the ending
We're
of the
going
Logan
live. And I believe you're live, folks.
Nice one, nice
Double
one.
check. Let me double check, make sure we're actually live, because I don't trust myself. Oh, there you go.
It says live.
Oh, we're
recording
live.
now.
Yay. Looks like we're live, folks. Let me make sure and play the thing. Yes, we are live, and we're going to do the fun part because welcome to the show, folks. See, of course, the black man's the only one with rhythm in here. All right, welcome back, everyone, to issue number 26 of the SF Company Hour here on the old SF Company, SF Comic Book Company YouTube channel. Welcome back, our returning champions. We have Mr. Bishop there. Welcome back, Bishop. How you doing, Bishop?
Chilling. How you feeling? How's everyone feeling? Happy Mother's Day to all, by the way.
Yeah, to all the MILFs out there, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And down below is our other returning champion, Mr. Hondo, Hondovich, the Hondolorian, Captain Central America, Barry Alex, what else? The King of Wrong Style, the Parking God. Yeah, what else? So we missed one? Yeah.
Parking mutant power.
yeah, he does. It's amazing. This man is like, I don't know. It's like he should have like a cult of parking. Yeah, it's Mr. Alex, Mr. Hondo, welcome back.
Thank you.
You look very professional now. Like I like your background. You look like instead of like looking like you're calling from like being kidnapped in a trunk somewhere. You actually look professional. Appreciate that.
I'm actually home for once.
So you do care about SF Comic Book Company. So the memes out there are wrong.
I usually am calling you guys from like on the road or something.
Undisclosed location.
I was trying to go on walks
on the road
stuff,
correspondent.
Trying to get my workout on.
Yeah.
Two birds with one stone. You know?
There you go. Yeah, you
Anyways, happy Mother's Day, everyone.
And so down the other side, Mr. Ricardo, you got to look all professional. You got your headphones, you got your microphone. Look at you. No longer calling from 1995. So that's great. How you doing, Rick? You're all right, Rick? Can you hear me?
Pretty fine. I hear you fine. I'm sorry.
You know we're doing a show right now, right?
I do know we're doing a show, dude. You know, I had two audio streams going inside my fucking headphones.
I don't want to alarm you, Rick, but there's a show going on right now.
I had two audio streams going inside my headphones at the moment, so I was just trying to figure out who's. I had a little bit of the delay, so I was about to answer, and then I had to set it up, and I had to stop, and then I had to answer again. I apologize. My bad.
So speaking of which, you guys brought it up. It's Mother's Day, so I figure it's a good way to start off a conversation. What's some of our favorite moms from pop culture, man? Like, what's your favorite, like from comic books or movies, TV shows, whatever, comic strips, whatever? Like, what some of your favorite moms from pop culture? Like, what moms speak to you? Bishop, what do you got?
For me, the ultimate mom is gonna be Claire Huxtable. Yeah, you're a lawyer. You're married to a doctor. You got a dope ass brownstone in Brooklyn. You speak Spanish. You just fly all day. Come on now. On top of that, she doles out punishment. She gives out correction. She gives out benevolence. She's ultimate, yo. You can't fuck with that, yo.
Claire, yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, she was good. She was a good mom. What about you, Alex?
Moms from culture.
From culture, yes. Yeah, as long as she's culturally diverse, yeah.
If she's cultured, she's in there already.
Only this most.
How about Miss Voorhees?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, she's on my list for sure, man.
She inspired a generation of No Lives Matter. You know?
Yeah, she got rid of those pesky kids, man. Yeah, that's a good mom, man. Yeah, that's what those fucking kids get. Yeah, my poor little fucking special child is out in the fucking water, and you let him drown while you're fucking. Like, fuck you guys. Yeah, fuck teenagers, man. Good for you. Yeah, she's a hell of a mom. Yeah. Big ups to Miss Voorhees. Rick, what about you?
Dude, Barbara Billingsley. Like not
That's a
only
good one.
was she fucking Mrs. Cleaver, she was fucking Nanny from the fucking Muppet Babies. And then she had like one of the best scenes ever in fucking Airplane. So
Oh.
I'm definitely riding with Barbara Billingsley, man.
Yeah,
Great one.
yeah, that's pretty good. I would either go for, with the Queen from Aliens.
She's a good mom.
That's a good mom. Or
Good mom.
Kitty from that '70s show. She was an awesome mom.
Yes.
Susan
That's great.
Storm Richards.
Who?
Susan Storm Richards.
Oh yeah, she's on my list too. Yeah, Sue Storm, man. Yeah, she's a good mom. Put up with Reed shit. Yeah. Yeah.
One of my favorites too is Peggy Bundy, yo.
Peggy Bundy.
Lazy ass. No, she needs to go fucking make a fucking pork chop for her poor fucking working husband, man.
But dude, she was good looking as hell. Number one, number two.
Looks can only take you so
She
far, man.
Shit.
Yeah, but she ain't doing shit, man. Like fucking.
He made-
You fucking eating
He
bonbons.
did always want to get it on with Al, though. And that counts for a lot.
I fucking worked all day at
Exactly.
a sweaty fat girl shoe store. Like you gotta like going through a lot of shit, and the motherfucker just wants a pork chop when he gets home. He couldn't get that shit, man. What the fuck?
In
Nothing,
lieu
yo.
of pork
I know
chop.
it wasn't when he signed up, yo. It is what it is.
In
Yo.
lieu of pork chop. Shit.
She was hot though. Yeah, Peggy was fucking hot. Yeah,
All day.
those pants. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, but hey, when they got down, they rocked that house fucking hardcore, man. When the shit went down, it was the best when fucking Al got like super frisky and shit, was like chasing her up the stairs, like
Yeah.
you want the thunder. Yeah.
Katie Seagal is a television icon, man. Like,
Ross, yo.
so many shows, right? Like crazy.
Sons of Anarchy, fucking Futurama,
Hell yeah.
Futurama.
shit, all kinds of shit.
That one with John Ritter.
Oh,
Forgot what that one's called.
the
8 Reasons About My Daughter or something like that, or 8
Yeah,
Simple something or
yeah.
some shit like
8
that.
Simple Rules to Date My Daughter or some shit like
Ross,
that.
some
Yeah.
shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he died during, right? He like died during that time, like during that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a horrible show. It wasn't a great show, but it wasn't a horrible show.
I ain't gonna front. I watched it for Katie Seagal.
Yeah, yeah, I like John Ritter, so yeah, it was good. It was a good pairing.
Trust.
Yeah, some
Jack
some good.
Pepper forever, yo.
Yeah, shout out to the moms out there, the good moms out there, man, taking care of their kids, man. Yeah. Go moms.
We need a soundboard. I need
Mom,
to work on
mom.
Have my little coffee right now, Mom.
Or, you know, we could just have fucking Bishop come on and just fucking throw out all the soundboard noises and shit.
He's like
what's up?
he's like Rozelle, the human beatbox. All I know.
All day, them.
Which one of us is Bjork?
What?
She did that album with Rozelle, like
Oh, yeah. I met Rozelle like a few months ago at fucking the Boom Boom Room. And
really?
yeah, he was
Wow.
doing like some guest spot or something like, I was like, oh shit, Rozelle. I'm probably like only a few motherfuckers that actually has that motherfucker's album.
She had the album where it was all in like instrumentals from his voice, like
Can I make a
beatboxing
confession, y'all, right now?
and whatnot.
I hate fucking beatboxers, yo. So, that is the worst fucking thing in the fucking world to me, yo.
Like
I
Dougie
know a
Fresh
couple of those
beatbox
motherfuckers.
or
What's
Fat
that?
Boys beatbox?
Fat Boys beatbox, that's like that old school, like, it's the purpose for a beat, so you stay in the pocket. Cool. But when you're one of those assholes that like do all those, my name is, if you have weird instruments like a didgeridoo or a fucking tambourine or a cowbell, I'm good off you. If you're one of those people where I'm having a conversation with you and all of a sudden for no reason, I'm good off you, dude. Beatboxers are like break dancers. It's good when you watch it from afar, but when you actually want to dance with somebody, they just fuck everything up, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking up my rhythm, man.
I want to dance with that chick that's breaking over there.
Exactly. You sweaty, you nasty, and you want to fucking dance, yo. Come on. You're ruining
Hey,
it for
bring the chalk and the fucking cardboard, man. Fuck.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? It's long time no see.
I want to hear more about Bishop's fucking beatboxing.
Hey, when I said I wanted to be on the show with Bishop, I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry to disappoint you.
Would have been.
It's not our fault there was a pandemic.
Nah, I just miss people in person.
Yeah, no, it's
Homies.
definitely like better. Like I was just talking to Bishop about that beforehand. Like, yeah, it's better when like we can all like be in the same room and talking shit,
Just.
and yeah, it's definitely a lot better. But you know, this is what we gotta do for right now, and then
Yeah. Take what we can get.
yeah, take what we could get for right now, and then hopefully in 5 years we can go back to normal. Can't wait. Uh, so everybody's doing okay. Everybody's you know, surviving this week. You know, it's a standard question. How is everybody doing dealing with this bullshit?
Good.
Yeah,
It's on some same shit, different day type shit,
Yeah.
but in the same sense,
Groundhog Day.
it's better than the alternative, right?
Yep. Yeah, we could be working. Yeah.
Not to
I
mention,
just been
my
complete lazy.
unemployment finally kicked in, so I got that nice cash for doing nothing.
There you go. That's the real American dream right there.
No, you did
Yeah.
something. You earned that. You
Yeah.
paid into
Yeah,
that.
that's all. Yeah, it's your money.
Don't trust.
That's all your
I'm
money
enjoying
coming
that
back
shit
to
right
you.
now, B.
Just desserts, man. You know.
Yep. The chickens are coming home to roost.
Exactly.
Sorry. No offense. Rick, you're so quiet today. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Not
Another podcast, yo. He's listening to something else. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. What are you watching now?
I
He's watching another channel.
He's watching Critters 4.
no,
Are you watching Critters 4 right now, bro?
no, not.
He's
All right.
watching Critters 4.
That's gonna wake you up, man.
That's his.
Now Rick's ready
There
to
you go.
Wait.
ready to rumble.
No one pisses off Rick more than fucking Alex talking shit about him. That's the only-
Are you trolling me, bro?
Like anybody can talk shit about Rick.
Like it's like
It sets him off, man. It's like you're his trigger, man. He like loves you so much, but then you like betray him and
He
you
comes out of nowhere with this shit,
Hey.
dude. Like, have I ever? Okay.
I love you, Rick.
Yeah, because Rick has never talked shit about anybody in his life. So
I don't do that. I couldn't say it with a straight face. Well, fuck Alex.
I found a video where I'm recording wrestling and you and Fritch make an appearance, bro. Tom
Oh, shit.
Fritchie, you're like, that's him and Fritchie. The days of
Take note of that photo. That's gonna be like a collector's item. I don't know when that's gonna happen again. bro.
that was awesome, man.
That was
which
good
one
time.
was that? That was
Cody Rhodes.
I think that was the wrestling we went to in
EW,
Daly
like-
City.
Yeah, APW. That was fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was where we saw Jungle Boy for the first time. We were there.
Yeah, that was what,
Mandy.
2 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, it might be 3.
Wow.
2 years ago, a friend of mine took me to a wrestling shit that was fun.
Are we gonna beatbox?
All right, now beatbox.
Chin, my guy. Chin, fucking chin. Yeah.
Watch it. You're gonna get a lot of fucking like all the beatboxing Illuminati is gonna come after you. Would you say? Would you say about beatboxing?
What can you say about beatbox?
You open the door, a can of worms here. You can't close
And
this door.
breakers.
Yeah.
Breakers are gonna come in too. They're gonna be like,
Oh, the fucking Breaking 5 motherfuckers are gonna be coming, man. Come get a bunch of fucking brooms at your doorstep ready to go.
they're gonna recruit some pop lockers.
They're gonna recruit Electro Rock.
Project guys and shit, you know?
Oh,
I hear
man,
you don't like breaking them beatboxing.
Why,
Fuck you.
why can't real gangs be like that, man?
He's gonna come out in the fucking Ice-T 86
like
gear
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
it's gonna come. It's gonna look like the fucking Beat It video. Yeah, we're all gonna have gang fights like
Fuck you.
that.
Ha, ha.
Fight dancing in the streets. Oh shit.
Oh man,
Good times.
good times.
Good times. Good times.
So Rick, what we got in the news? Anything popping out this week? Before we got a lot of Star Wars news, so let's deal with all the other news that we got.
Before, let's always play the music. Dun, 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 dun,
We got a chat. Michelle, yes, Kitty Foreman, yes. Everybody, the internet agrees. Kitty Foreman, hell of a mom.
Kitty Foreman, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so first we got you posted a Ray Demolition Man.
Oh, two.
Yeah, Demolition Man 2, but the other thing too is
Yeah, this
now
is the weird.
the rumor is that fucking Wesley Snipes is reported they're trying to talk to him.
Okay, all right. So how much glue are they gonna have to put that motherfucker together? Because that motherfucker got shattered. He didn't get like just like slightly broken to pieces. Like he got shattered. Motherfucker's head shattered.
Is he a T-1000 on the low, dude? That's all I want to know.
Like the only thing I can think is they're gonna like
fragment?
maybe they're gonna like try to clone him or some shit. Maybe that's like part of the plot. Like maybe that's like the next step or some shit. Or some
Take
motherfuckers.
some of his DNA.
He better not have like some long lost brother, like fucking, you know,
Exactly.
like
Twin.
Sigmund Phoenix or some shit.
No, I think it's Jason Alabama or
He's got
something like
red
that.
hair instead of blonde hair, dude.
He looks like Urkel. He's got glasses and shit. He's all fucking like doing Urkel Phoenix.
Oh.
No, I'm called Michael Scarsdale or something like that. Yeah.
I'm all for Demolition Man too, but I don't know about having fucking.
How do you bring
Wesley
Snipes back? Like, how do you like? This is like, yeah. Is this got to be like a clone or like? So like, though, I figured the plot was gonna be like some like leftover motherfuckers that got frozen get unfrozen. They have to bring Stallone
Or even
out.
better, they actually teach us how to use the 3 seashells. Yeah.
I want to know about
it. Like
the
one
seashells,
wipes
though.
the shit, and the other one like fucking like there's like 3 layers of that shit. Like one wipes it, one gets like the excess, and one like cleanses you or some shit. I think they explained.
How does the one cleanse you? Does it have a bidet attached to it or something?
Yes, I don't know. It's a very scent. It's lavender scent. It's like Taco Bell hot sauce scent.
Ooh,
It's
soothing.
Diablo sauce.
Oh,
Taco Bell hot sauce. Wow.
It's recycling. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Like, what? Like, how do you you think this is a good idea? What do you think? I heard Sandra Bullock's possibly coming back too.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
What do you think about this, Bishop?
I'm not gonna lie. The only people that I want to see come back, if this shit actually does come to fruition, is gonna be fucking Dan Cortez and Wesley Snipes. Honestly,
Yeah, I want to see Dennis Leary back. I want to see how how.
shit, I forgot Dennis Leary, Mr.
Gotta-
fucking
you gotta have
friendly.
Dennis
Hell
Leary.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see San Francisco's
Edgar
finest,
Friendly, hell
Benjamin
yeah.
Bratt.
I want. Yeah. Oh yeah, Benjamin Brad.
Benjamin Bratt, San
I wanna
Francisco's finest.
I want to see. I want to see fucking Leary has like the president of like the new world right now. Like fucking, it's all like.
That'd be sick. He's like a hell of an influential person.
Yeah, he's like president friendly now. I want to see that. Alex, what about you? What do you think of this news?
I want Benjamin Bratt in it, man. How do you guys feel about Stallone being a star still at his age?
He still got it, man. He's
Still got it?
You
for,
can't
like,
hate.
of all the old guys that are trying still like doing this thing. Like Stallone still got some
Stallone
shit.
still got
He's
it,
still
man.
got a little something in the system, man. So you know, I'm rooting for Stallone. I've always liked Stallone, man. I think I root for him, man.
As long as it's
Yeah.
not Rocky, I'm with the shits, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see him fight. Like I like that's why I like Creed and Creed 2.
Yeah.
It's like the Mickey part. He was the Mickey of the. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, he should not be fighting. He's just gonna fight old age. That's it.
But that's the complete evolution with that character, because most boxers that are even like sick at the very end, when they can't let go, they become trainers.
But
So,
he is fighting still. He's fighting the illness. He's fighting.
if I could put
Cancer,
the
right?
Timberlake gif right here, the one that's animated that just looks and stares you down.
No, they purposely made that point. Like,
I got
kid,
a
if
new
you're in
fight.
a fight, I'm in a fight too. You know, like, I don't know. Rocky's always fighting, man.
Inclusivity.
All right, what other news we got, Rick?
I was taken aback by that for a second. Give me a second. Oh well. Charlie Cox thinking that they're not going to come back with Daredevil kind of bothers me. I wish fucking Marvel would just fess up and just make good stuff. You know.
They need to take two things from the Netflix. Actually, 3 things from the Netflix series. Charlie Cox's Daredevil, fucking Kingpin, and
Yes.
fucking Punisher. Those
Yes.
3 fucking those 3 guys need to come. Like, you can leave everything. Even though I like Luke Cage, I like Jessica. Like, if you can only take 3 things, take those 3 things, because those things were great, and that was like the best part of the Netflix MCU shit. Or
Yeah.
Netflix
love-
Marvel shit.
Punisher. You still haven't seen the second season of Punisher, right?
I've
Or you
seen
haven't
the
seen
first season.
You haven't seen the first season.
Yeah, I know. I get yelled at a lot by my my peers
Yeah.
watching that.
Is it really that good? I haven't seen it either.
I
I've
heard
only
the
seen-
second season's amazing.
I've
Wait a
seen,
minute.
Like
Hold
half
on,
of
hold
the
on,
first
hold on.
season.
Alex, you've seen Iron Fist, right?
He's lived.
I
Iron
haven't seen
Fist.
all of it.
But you've seen Iron Fist, but you haven't seen Punisher?
No, I've seen like half of it. Like
Of
the
what?
first
Half of
season.
Punisher?
Yeah,
See, I think Alex has
and
the same problem I
and
had.
probably less with Iron Fist. it's like they fade me. They lose me real quick. I'm like, fuck.
where they lost me was the Defenders movie, the Defenders series. That was totally like I totally kind of killed the like. I was so disappointed in that show.
Well, a lot of characters were just forced. I mean, you know what it is? It's just
it was so boring. It was so pointless. They should have focused on a 2-hour like badass movie instead of like trying to like
into a series.
Yeah.
Didn't need to be serious. And just kind of killed me like for the second season of the show. I didn't care. Like the only ones I watched were Daredevil at that point. Like I didn't.
Of course.
And the fact that Marvel kind of like said like at first it was like they take part in the same universe, and then slowly it's like no, these are not part of the same universe. So it's like, why am I watching this then? Like why should I care?
Trust.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's I don't know. I'll watch Punisher at some point, but yeah, he was excellent as Matt Murdock, man. Take Wilson Fisk and fucking Murdock, man. Those are perfect casting.
Even keep some of the core casting on that one, dude. Keep Happy.
Foggy, you mean?
Foggy. I said Happy. It's the same character by Sean Favreau.
Yeah. All fat comic book characters look alike, huh, Rick? Fucking fat.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah. Blob and fucking Octavius, huh? Yeah, same guy, huh? You fucking fat.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Fat shaming bastard.
Yes, he is.
I can say that.
Yeah, I'd like to keep more of the cast of definitely. I think Daredevil's probably had from top to bottom had the best cast.
They won't do a Daredevil movie like right away, or even a TV show. But he can show up in like he's somebody's lawyer, like in a
Yeah, that'd be great, or even just make an appearance.
Well, I heard like one of the rumors like floating about was he's going to show up in Spider-Man. And he's going to be Peter Parker's lawyer because people are going to try to.
Ooh, yeah,
that'd be great.
Spoilers for Homecoming.
Hey guys,
his identity got revealed.
Hey guys, can I take a quick break real quick? I got to do something real quick.
Sure, buddy. We'll talk
I'll be
about
right back. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna start beatboxing now.
I put Rachel on.
So he comes back.
We're gonna have
a whole bunch of beatboxing when he comes back.
he's grabbing his fucking cardboard. He's gonna show us what's up, man. Don't need a beatbox. I know. What else? What else would you like to see from the Netflix shows? Kind of like brought back out.
I'd want the Punisher. I might want a little bit different casting on certain characters.
Like who?
But I like
definitely Iron Fist.
Punisher. I'd like to see Iron Fist back, but
recast.
Total recast on that. And you know what? Not even the production team. Whoever did the fight choreography, fired.
Yeah.
I was right. Yeah, the fight choreography was not good, but I blame that on the actors because dude only did the bare minimum. He did like the bare minimum training to like get through. Like the girl that was in the girl that played Colleen Wing, she actually stayed late and like learned more moves and like started to learn like more fighting shit and like stayed extra time to learn more shit. Like dude, the Finn dude,
he phoned it in.
Yeah, he did the bare minimum to get by. Like you want somebody that's gonna like, dude, you're getting trained to fight.
All right.
Yeah,
here we go. Who would you guys cast as Danny Rand then?
That is our question from David.
Iron Fist.
Thanks, Davis. As Iron Fist, young, blonde, obnoxious Hollywood actor. I don't know, man. There's so little to choose from. I don't know. Somebody from like fucking. How about that kid from Riverdale? Fucking Archie.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Random white guy.
How about Ryan Gosling?
Too old.
Too pretty.
Okay.
Too old? Yeah, too old.
I would think too old.
I
want somebody like maybe a few years older looking than Parker.
How about that?
Parker right now looks like he's in his like 18, 19 now.
What'd you say, Bishop?
How about Ezra Miller? The Flash guy.
Man, he's not getting hired for anything right now. You see that video of this?
I forgot. Yeah.
I guess some fan was trying to like fuck with him or some shit, and like I don't know.
He like choke slammed her or something.
Yeah, I guess she got too close, and like he kind of like
her. He choke slammed her.
Yeah. It's
it was like supposed to be like I thought it was like supposed to be like a joke or a prank or something like that, but apparently it wasn't, and she's pissed, and everyone else is pissed at him. So
And
It
they
is
got
what it is, I guess.
they got the worst like video footage, only that of her like getting choked out and slammed. So like he looks like a
Trust.
real prick. He's horrible as the Flash. So I'm okay with him not coming back. As
Yeah, well, he won't be coming back as
I
Flash.
actually
Now,
sent
that's another.
I'm the one that actually sent the woman there to harass him, so he's off the Flash. So
Good job, Ray. Good job.
He's the worst running style of any fucking runner in any like speed movie ever. He looked like Phoebe from Friends when she tried to run. That's exactly how he looked.
You know what he looked like? He looked like a speed skater. That's what they were going
No,
for.
it's horrible. Like, he's like flailing about, like dude, way to make fucking super speed look the most unfucking coolest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he just walked to a fucking hornet's nest. And he's like running away from it. Like it's horrible.
How about the kid from Gotham for Danny Rand?
The Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Sure.
He might have to play two characters, but he kind of, would look like Danny Rand. He already knows more fucking martial arts than the other guy.
Any fucking young white guy in Hollywood, dude, it's very hard to find. Like any one of those motherfuckers can play it better than the fucking that Finn dude. He no charisma at all, man. Like goddamn, man, what a fucking wooden.
That kid is like a male version of Scarlett Johansson, yo.
Yeah.
One fucking thing, he has no fucking emotion. It's just yes, that would be messed up. I don't understand, but why?
Have you seen was that that movie on Netflix, man? With Adam Driver.
Donut.
She's got some acting chops in that, man.
Oh yeah. She's the divorce one.
Yeah. What the fuck was that called? The fucking
Married Story or something like that.
Yeah, Marriage Story. Yeah. No, she's fucking dude. She fucking.
Yeah, man, they're both really good in that movie.
She emotes in that one.
She's working overtime with her acting coach.
She finally forms an expression on her face.
She tapped into her core.
Let's see. Do we have any? We have any comic book news coming out this week, Rick? Let's see.
Comic book news.
Looks like they're going to start back up. Did you hear about this, Alex? They're going to start shipping comics again. Like, was the third week of May?
So how are we gonna get them though? That's my question.
I heard shops are preparing to like open up and like you're probably gonna be like curbside service, man. When you go to the door and pick up your books, call ahead or some shit, or place an order.
Yeah.
So it's
I want to know when we're gonna be at that point where we could go a few people at a time in the store with masks on, and like
that's the way it's gonna be. Like once shit opens up for a while, that's what everybody's gonna be wearing masks and it's gonna be like limited fucking people. You're not gonna be in a crowded place for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know what? Say goodbye to music festivals.
For now, people
something like that. No,
those
motherfuckers have been going to Burning Man getting fucking Hep C for years, man.
That's the whole thing. Those things are like the dirtiest fucking places ever, dude.
That shit's been dirty. Those motherfuckers have been spreading disease for years, man. Those motherfuckers will go back to.
They have the cure and shit.
Yeah, those motherfuckers will not stop those motherfuckers, man. I don't care what like. You tell them there's a festival tomorrow, all those motherfuckers are there.
Oh hell yeah.
So Diamond's starting back up May 20th. Looks like they're going to resume a distribution of new weekly products with a target of May 20th on sale date. So all the books, I guess, that were on sale for that time are going to start coming out.
Oh, cool.
That'd be cool,
yeah.
It'd be nice to have some. Yeah, because I don't like fucking digital shit, man.
Digital sucks, man.
It sucks, man. I've done it. I've been doing it because I have no choice. But I want to read some stuff. But yeah, it sucks, man. I want to go into a store and like discover a book, look at a cover, like, oh, this would be cool, or I don't know. It's
I gotta play devil's advocate on this one, homie.
All right.
I appreciate digital because I'm a graphic designer and I love looking at different like styles and different people's like different ways of shading and coloring and even inking and shit like that. I love it, yo. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't shit on the old style. I do love going to stores and like looking at shit and everything. But the digital shit, it lets me see different like illustrators and different ways of like that people are doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that point.
I mean,
and it's good. And it's also good to find like some shit, like cutty shit, like a lot of shit's not reprinted. Like and like if you want to read like a issue or some shit, it's cool to find it.
I would say this though, if it was a medium, probably how they have like Marvel and DC has their big online apps where you can just buy their stuff online. If there was like a medium where like indie artists can have their stuff, but it goes out there, maybe not for the same price that maybe Marvel or DC is charging, if it's like even like a minor charge, or
There's
even
a
like
lot.
release
There's a
the
lot of
content
that.
for free.
There's a lot of that. A lot of creators do that. They just like release their like first couple issues for free, like kind of get the buzz going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of artists have been doing that.
They're allowed to do that on the bigger apps.
They
like-
can. Yeah, there's a lot of free shit on Comixology and shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard Marvel's closing down their unlimited or their store too.
Yeah, I think it's just for a bit. I don't know for how long.
Yeah, I think yeah, they know this is gonna fuck retailers, man. So I guess they're trying to work with people, which is nice to see. But let's see. All right.
So, I'm glad there's both worlds. There's digital and hardback. You know, some people I get it. Some people like digital. I'm old school. As you can see, I like
analog man.
I like paper. You know, of course I'm an old guy.
Sundial man.
I'm an old guy too, but I love digital, man. I'm just saying.
Bobby
and millennial.
I think there's a bridge between. I think there's a bridge between it.
Bobby.
I've never read like a comic digitally, but do they do anything different? Is it like you don't add like a sound effect or some shit?
No, but you can like.
I'm just asking. I don't do this.
You can read it. Well, there's like those like digital story comics you can buy.
Yeah, like a motion comic, right?
Yeah, motions comic. Yeah, but basically it's like you can. There's a few modes you can like read it like a standard comic book, or you can go panel by panel, where it like follows a story for you. So you can. It takes a little longer to read though. I like reading the page by page.
Drugs.
But yeah, you can. Yeah, there's different ways to read them. But yeah, it's I don't know. There's something cold about it, man. I don't know. I like holding them in my hand, man. Like turning that paper. I like getting that paper.
Yeah, man. It's just like how anybody. It's like some
Makes
people
me
say
feel pain.
They like reading books on those Kindles. I can't read a book on the Kindle. I have to read
hard, man, for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I want the book in my hand. You know, It's just, I guess it's the whole, oh, goddamn boomer. Fuck all you boomers. Gen X, damn it, Gen X.
Okay.
Xers.
He likes that. Don't. Yeah, he thinks he's Racer X.
Xer.
So what do you think about the? There's other news like people have been clamoring for a crossover, like a Marvel DC crossover, to like kind of get people back into the fold of going to a comic, like kind of like a big event where everybody coming together, like to, get people back into comic book stores. Like a lot of our artists and like writers, like Gail Simone has been advocating for this. Todd McFarlane mentioned it like a bunch of times. Like, hey, they need some like big, huge event to like get people back into the comic shops. So what do you guys think about a big company-wide crossover, like a bunch of characters going at it and like McFarlane doing covers or Jim Lee doing covers and just like kind of get people back in the fold? Do you guys want to see that, something like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. What would you like? What kind of crossover do you want to see? Though? They're just characters fighting each other. You want to see like some like more, because they've done crossovers
Royal Rumble.
Before. Yeah, they've done crossovers. They've done JLA Avengers. They've been in the 90s there was like crossovers like all the fucking time. They would do Marvel DC crossovers all the fucking time. So there's collections of that shit. But like the last 15 years they haven't done
that shit back, yo.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Like get your top writers, your top artists. Get Jeff Johns and fucking who's a big fucking Jeff Johns and Jonathan Hickman together and have like some crazy fucking crossover event. I'm like fucking I'm totally down with that. Yeah.
Trust.
Grant Morrison.
Yeah,
Go crazy.
I'm sure Grant Morrison has some crazy ass notes in like his notebook where he's like fucking crazy Marvel DC crossover ideas. Like I want to read like when he died. Like if you guys are Grant Morrison, right? So Grant Morrison has these books. He has these notebooks. They're like filled
idea
with
books.
He has like idea books for like every character, like Marvel, DC, just books filled with just sketches and ideas. Because he's an artist, he can actually draw too. But he has like these crazy notebooks of all these like these crazy ideas he has for these characters. So anytime you see Grant Morrison do a book, he probably had that like that Green Lantern book he did. He probably had that idea for like years, and he has it all. So when he dies, I hope they like publish this shit. I want to read that, like the mind of.
Oh yeah, he's like the bad guy in Seven.
Yeah. Was it Trina Robbins? Who'd you talk to?
What was her name? Friggin' Joe Thompson. Yeah, she was at Dragon Con and I started talking to her, and I asked her about that time where she was in San Francisco in the early 90s, partying at like an underground rave with Grant Morrison. And it was the first time she ever did drugs of any kind. She never even drank alcohol. And the story goes that like Grant Morrison is like, I'm going to take some E, and you know, and she's like, I don't know, I've never done anything, not even alcohol, not even weed, nothing. And he's like, I got an idea. If I don't die in half an hour, you got to do it. And so supposedly he took it, and like it hit him right away, and he's like, you got to do this. So she did it. And she said, oh my God, he's a great dancer.
Way to go to 0 to 60 with Grant Morrison. Like, yeah, I haven't done any drugs. Here, I'm gonna do some E with fucking Grant Morrison. Like,
with Grant Morrison, going to that fifth dimension, you know,
Jesus
like
Christ.
Yeah, I love that story, man. She lit up when she was telling me that, because I said, man, I was in San Francisco in the early 90s, and you got to tell me about that, you know, like I can't believe that. Oh man,
Crazy. All right, so we got some chats here. Black, I assume it says Black Man. Have you tried send it into Wombo? What the hell's Wombo?
He's an idiot.
Okay. SPG Reaper Boomers.
Yeah, fuck you.
There's got a lot of trolls in the chat.
Yeah, they're trolls.
Black Man, Goku would body Superman.
I would take Invincible versus Goku, by the way, but
Wow.
Superman no.
I take One Punch.
I
take One Punch Man.
One Punch
Superman, yo. That shit was like wild, yo.
Which one, Bishop?
What was it? I was in a rabbit hole on fucking YouTube one time, and this one animator did fucking Superman versus Goku, right? It was the most interesting thing, but you could tell it was kind of like biased in the end because he went, of course, before the ending fucking happened, and Superman pretty much took his ass all the way up to the sun and put Goku into the fucking sun and came back down, yeah. It was dumb funny, but in the same sense, it kind of makes you think the Man of Steel is kind of fucking invincible.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not fucking with that nigga like that, yo.
That's one of the problems with Superman. He's just too fucking.
He's
powerful.
just too nice.
Well,
He's too nice.
There's Goku God mode, right? Like where he goes God mode and he's just like
Scion, Super Scion,
extremely powerful.
I will still take
there's
Invincible.
There's Superman 1,000,000 too. There's like a future Superman who's like extremely powerful, like just blows Superman away, like, you know, I don't know. So you can just come up with it's up to whoever's imagination, right?
There's so many videos online about like you know,
those
this versus
battles.
this person. Yeah, these battles. Yeah, those are fun to watch. Some of them. Yeah. Let's see. Lori, are any of you going to the virtual Comic-Con that are happening? The virtual Comic-Cons are happening. They're doing a bunch of that since pretty much this convention season's been canceled. They're doing these. I don't know. It seems kind of stale.
I just go to panels or something that you can do, but I mean,
yeah, I just wait like for the highlights to come online and shit. Like I don't want to. If I'm gonna buy shit online, I want to like look at some script, like somebody like going around a room. I'm just gonna go to eBay. Fuck if that's the case. That's like the whole point of going to like conventions, like seeing shit live and discovering shit you would never see.
Hunting, looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, half the time, Ray, when you go to one of these places, how many times do you get a book or you come back with something that wasn't even on your radar?
Oh, all the time, man. You go to the San Jose toy shows, man. We always come back with like some crazy shit.
Shit,
like,
I went fucking to one of those toy shows with you, and I fucking came back with something.
Yeah. You always find like I find great deals all the time, man. Like fucking yeah. There's you always find some cool shit, man. Like I found that Batman, the Superman Spider-Man Treasure Edition for $5, which is like a $60 book.
Damn.
Like I found, like last year. Yeah, so you know, you find cool. Yeah, you find some cool shit, man. You go to the shows, man. Like.
Hey, it was the South City Con where we found those Shogun Warrior stuff, right? Godzilla.
Yeah, that was the deal of the century right there.
That was a score, man.
People were jealous of that too, but I was holding that shit like a baby. I was like, yeah.
that's the one you were telling me about.
I was breastfeeding that Godzilla, man. Yeah, it's my baby. Can't touch him.
Look at it. No, you can't have that.
So like,
they were asking about it, huh? Wow. How much was that? Where'd you get that?
Yeah, dude, people were like pissed at the dealer, like for making that deal. Like, dude, like he wanted to go to a good home, and they went to a fucking great home, man. Like, sometimes, that's all you can want, man. Like, I'm not trying to make like super amount of profit. I just want to, shit to go to a good home, man. and it's at a good home. So speaking of good homes, look at that background, Alex. You want to talk about your collection back there?
Yeah, that's like a bunch of books, like all kinds of trades. I have an image section, I have a DC section,
His bonded section. Yeah.
little and then I ran out of all these little toys, so I put them up on the shelves.
There you go. Look at you.
But
I think I gave you half of those, right?
Yeah, you gave me like I got like a whole
made
Ray
you.
collection right here.
Yeah.
Like
I have a
here,
section at everybody's house. I have a memorial section at everyone's house.
like underneath this God of War poster, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that you gave me.
Hey, Alex, have you ever played 1 minute of God of War in your life?
I'm interested to hear this.
I like the character.
Look at all that valuable space on that wall, man. Jeez. It is a cool poster, though.
I just really like the poster,
Yeah, it's a cool one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I have the new the PS4 one sitting on my fucking shelf. I have not played, so I got to play that soon. I love that. That series is awesome, man. Such a fun. It's not like it's a complicated game, but it's just fun.
No, it's fucking pretty. It's pretty easy and it's straightforward. I wouldn't say
yeah,
easy.
it's like very linear. It's not like you're gonna get stuck at a spot. You just kind of like
I got lost.
Yeah.
This isn't fucking Metroid. This isn't Resident Evil.
Yeah, I've been breaking out the old systems. Playing some of the old systems. The old Nintendo, Super Nintendo games, man. It's
nice.
Oh man, yeah, it's fun. Some of those games are horrible, man. Oh my god, I was playing the Roger Rabbit game on NES.
Oh, that's bad.
It's a fucking atrocious game. Oh my god, dude, I forgot how fucking horrible that game is. Oh my god.
Was it an LJN game?
It was an LJN game. Yep.
Yee.
Anytime LJN popped up, it's like
yeah.
I played the Willow game for a little bit too. That one's actually not that bad.
Widow's pretty fun.
It's just pretty much
if I remember the right one.
It's a Zelda ripoff, pretty much. It's just fucking Zelda. It's it's fucking I like playing old games. Let's see what else. All right, so I think we can start talking about the big
topic.
The big topics. A lot of Star Wars stuff this week. Like a crazy amount of Star Wars stuff. I guess let's talk about Clone Wars, man. Like I know you've checked it out, Bishop. I told you the other night, hey, those last 4 episodes are fucking insane.
Yes,
so you got
Lord, yes, Lord, yeah.
So we won't do too much. We won't go into spoilers, but Alex and Rick, you guys haven't watched any of this.
No, I'm about to probably start watching it tonight.
Have you watched any Clone Wars?
Just I think the first 2 seasons.
All right, you got to watch. Yeah, I think you got to kind of watch the other stuff to appreciate how awesome this ending's going to be.
All right.
Yeah, you got to watch before you jump into season 7. Watch the other seasons because there's some crucial shit that kind of ties in. But
they're fast watches, right?
What's up?
They're like fast to watch. What? Like
yeah, they're all like different. You can watch like different storylines too, because they're all like kind of out of order. You can look online to what storylines you want to watch. Like the shit you want to watch, like mainly if you're just gonna like kind of skim through shit, is the Mandalorian, the Mandalorian shit with Obi-Wan. That's the shit you want to watch, and the Darth Maul shit. Okay. Those 2 storylines you want to watch. If you can watch any storylines, watch those 2 storylines because that's like the main point. Those are some of the best episodes. And some of the Yoda stuff too, like some of the Yoda stuff towards the end, like kind of explaining like what the Force is and shit, is pretty cool. But it's some great Star Wars, and it makes you appreciate. I've always said this: it makes you appreciate the prequels a little more because it kind of makes you like Anakin Skywalker, like barring any shitty Hayden Christensen acting. But
it does give mad depth to like Anakin's fucking character.
Yeah. No, it makes you
fucking like quirks and shit like that. It's that fly shit to me. I'm not even gonna front,
Yeah, no, it makes you appreciate those characters more. So they did a 12 episode last season. They had a lot of these like already filmed, already written, like kind of like planned out, but then Disney bought the Star Wars stuff, so they kind of put it on hold, and it kind of like was never going to happen again, so they never got to complete the series. So once they got the Disney Plus thing going, like, all right, we're going to need some content, make your season 7. So they made season 7. It's the first, there's 3 different stories, 4 episodes each. The first story is about some of the clone troopers. The middle story is kind of Ahsoka and like kind of I want to say like a skate movie kind of. And the third one, the third storyline is just fucking crazy balls out action. If you saw the trailers, it involves Darth Maul, it involves the Mandalorians. It's insane. Bishop, what'd you think of this last few episodes?
It's that fly shit, okay? Number fucking one. I always wonder what the fuck happened to Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
Now I fucking know.
Yeah, she's because you haven't seen Rebels, right?
No, I haven't seen Rebels.
Yeah,
yet.
so she kind of pops up in there. So but they didn't explain how she went from there to there. So it's definitely nice to see like a begin like where she's going, because she's gonna be Rosario Dawson's gonna play her in the Mandalorian. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
oh yeah, that got me hyped for that too. But the dope shit was, and I don't know if this is considered a spoiler or not, how they actually made sense of that fucking in between of fucking 2 and fucking 3. And they tied that shit together.
Yeah, how she
fly shit to me, yo.
That was the biggest question too. Like when they did this, like where's the like? There's no mention of Ahsoka in Revenge of the Sith. There's no like, yeah. But she was like, they kind of made it like, oh, she was there. You just didn't, it was like they added more to certain scenes that like, oh, okay, that explains why where she was at the time.
And I'm not gonna front for a second. I thought maybe somebody fucked up and Shock T was supposed to be Ahsoka Tano, but now I fucking know that's not that. That's what is. So honestly. Cheers like a motherfucker. The last 4 fucking fly without. Hopefully, I'm not giving up something, but I love that shit with the Martez fucking sisters. I'm with the shits all fucking day. Yeah,
it's good. Man.
They did their fucking numbers. Chin like a motherfucker. Yeah,
it's good Star Wars, man. This is like really good Star Wars storytelling.
Yes.
I would put those last 4 episodes with like up there with some of the best Star Wars storytelling. And this is in the trailer, so it's not too much of a spoiler. So Ahsoka fights Darth Maul in it. And it's probably probably in the top 5 lightsaber battles in Star Wars.
Yes.
And they actually got Ray Park to motion capture for that scene.
Darth Maul, that's kind of dope.
So the fight, so
great.
he choreographed. Yeah, they choreographed that scene they actually motion capture. They actually have behind the scenes where he's actually fighting, and he kind of switched up the fighting style to reflect the character. So spoilers for a little bit, minor spoilers for Clone Wars. If you saw Solo, you kind of seen it already, but Darth Maul is back and he has legs. He has metal legs. So he kind of like compensated for his age and the fact that he has metal legs, and the fight is amazing. Like I want to watch that fight over and over again. It's a great Star Wars. Some of the best Star Wars. Like it's Star Wars is on high, man. Mandalorian and fucking Clone Wars just fucking like say what you want about the fucking new movies, whatever. These what they're doing on television is fucking amazing. It's great.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys gonna check out Clone Wars at some point?
I'm gonna catch up probably tonight, or I'm gonna try to watch as many as I can.
They go by quick.
You're fucking up, yo. That's all there is to it, yo. Dead ass.
They're only 20-minute episodes. Like you could run through them pretty quick. Like I said, just like there's certain storylines you can look up and like watch those storylines if you have to, because there's a lot of filler shit. There's a lot of like weird episodes with fucking droids and like fucking weird younglings and shit. Like they're fun, but you want to get to the heart of the matter. Like the fucking what was it, the daughter of Mandalore, the princess of Mandalore storyline is fucking great. Yeah, Obi-Wan, I guess to spoil a little bit, it falls in love with a Mandalorian princess, and the kind of like the drama coming out of that, and like kind of you see the kind of like the parallels between Anakin and fucking Obi-Wan, where Obi-Wan he pretty much walked away from love for the Jedi, and where Anakin went the other way, he went fucking toward the other way for love. So it's definitely a good dual sides of it, it's great. It's great Star Wars, man. I'm telling you, man, I've been advocating the Clone Wars for years, man. Like fucking people that, and I understand why, because like when they first introduced Clone Wars to people, like the cartoon movie they released first was horrible. They picked the worst fucking like episodes to like put out there, like put the forefront. It was like Ahsoka was hated, like no one liked Ahsoka. She was just like this cheesy, like corny ass character, like calling fucking Skywalker Sky Guy and shit, and like he called her Snips, and like no, it just wasn't like, just didn't seem right. It was just like, what the fuck is this?
Always loved that shit though. That was always that fly shit, yo.
How old were you when that came out, man?
Even when it was on fucking adults.
How old were you?
Like that?
How old were you when that movie came out, man? You like 5?
Fuck out of here, yo. What was it?
That was like 2000.
I was in my fucking 20s, yo.
2006. That was like 2006.
I was 27.
Hold it, man. You hella young. What you talking about?
No, I'm fucking 40. I'm turning 41 this year, yo. Kick ass, yeah. What is it? When I was on fucking raves and fucking DJ fucking gigs, it was always on Adult Swim and shit like that, right? So I love that shit. And then when I did my backwards fucking research and I saw the fucking movie, it wasn't great, but it didn't fucking suck. But I love the series more anyway. Ahsoka Tano's my favorite fucking character in the whole canon.
She's awesome, man. She's a great
she's great, but I don't think she started out very well. I think that's the reason I kind of didn't watch, because I watched that show and I was like,
exactly.
Is that one of those like street kids that have like too much to fucking say that would talk shit all the time? That's my fucking.
No, she turned out to be like one of the most beloved characters, man. She's badass, man. Especially with, like, towards the end. Yeah, you guys gotta watch. It's great. It's great Star Wars storytelling, and like it definitely like makes you appreciate the prequels. Like, I'm a prequelist. I look for the good in the prequels. There's definitely, I agree with a lot of the bad shit that's in there. Like episode 2 is probably the worst one, but there's some.
It still makes sense. It's still Star Wars.
Yeah, it still feels like Star Wars. Yeah,
it still feels like Star Wars. That's the whole thing. That's why. No more rants, but.
So speaking of which, kind of talking about that, have you guys watched the new documentary series on the Mandalorian on
you just told me about
Disney,
it. I gotta
Disney
watch
Plus. It's really good. They're doing like kind of the making of the Mandalorian. There's 2 episodes out so far. The first one's on directing. They pretty much talked. There's like a round table of all the directors. So like Bryce Dallas Howard, Taika Waititi, Fumiyawa, fucking Favreau, Filoni, and Deborah Chow, all like sitting around the table, like talking about directing the episode.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. Like Wakiti, like they all talk about like their love of Star Wars and like how they got into it, and like it's really interesting. And the second one is about legacy. They kind of like talk about like people's love. They have a round table with some of the producers and like some of the directors, like and so they just talk like Dave Filoni. Like the last 5 minutes of the second episode is Dave Filoni explaining episode 1, the Duel of the Fates fight. Like how it connects to Return of the Jedi. It's like some of the most poetic talking about Star Wars I've ever heard. And all the directors, all the people around the table are just like fucking just watching him like talk about like the end of the Duel of Fates, and talk about how Anakin was looking for a father figure and Qui-Gon was that father figure, and he died trying to protect him, and then they connects it to fucking Return of the Jedi. It's a fucking Filoni, dude. If you don't know about Filoni, watch that last like 5 minutes of him explaining like episode 1 and like why it matters and shit. Storytelling, like, oh, Filoni's the man. He needs to be in charge of Star Wars, man. Like, no fucking questions asked. That motherfucker loves Star Wars, and he, I defend the prequels, and he put it better than any way I could explain it. Like that, because that Duel of the Fates is, I don't care what you say about episode 1. That is fucking great fight, a great scene, great music. Everything.
Yes. Yeah. That's one of my favorite fucking fights in that fucking shit. Qui-Gon Jinn, Maul, and fucking Obi-Wan. That was that fly shit.
The music and everything. That's probably
it was choreographed perfectly to the music. Everything happened like at a perfect time. Yeah. It just went perfect.
Yeah, I think that's probably my second favorite lightsaber battle. The Return of the Jedi lightsaber battle is probably like my favorite. Like it's just all the emotion, the music, and just fucking the stakes, man. It's just great. But that Duel of Fates is up there, man. It's fucking so great. All right, your favorite top 3 favorite lightsaber battles.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll go Duel of the Fates. Well, first Return of the Jedi, Duel of the Fates, and then probably fucking Yoda and fucking Count Dooku.
Yes.
Yoda and Count Dooku, and I can't put back Obi-Wan and Anakin. That fight was fucking phenomenal, man. Like their fucking battle.
That's probably my number 2.
Dude, the way they were going at it, dude, when they were just fucking, she was fucking crazy, dude. I love that scene, man.
Yeah, I think number 1 is Return of the Jedi. Number 2 is Obi-Wan, Anakin. Number 3 is Duel of the Fates.
How about the one from Last Jedi? Oh wait, there wasn't one. Huh? Only Star Wars movie, fucking saga film without a fucking lightsaber.
He said he wanted to be more about wars than fucking the mythology of Jedi. No, suck a dick, Ryan Johnson.
No, it's lightsabers and fucking puppets, man.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm putting the fucking Ahsoka Tano fucking Darth Maul one in my fucking top 3 now, yo.
Well, I
Number
can't
1,
argue with
that samurai shit with the upside down fucking style. Just coming at that nigga all hard like that. Number 2, you're not fucking with Darth Maul. Isn't he the first nigga to have the 2-sided fucking lightsabers to come at you like that?
For sure, yeah. I think they've showed up in like expanded universe, but like on live action, yeah.
And even better, ain't he that same nigga from fucking Mortal Kombat that was either fucking Sub-Zero or fucking Scorpion that was doing all the choreography and that shit too?
I don't know if he was in that. He
Really?
was Snake Eyes.
Some shit like
He was Snake Eyes.
And he was
too, yeah.
He was
he was Snake
Toad.
Eyes and he was Toad in X-Men.
But my thing is, he's that fly nigga because when you see that shit, it's always the sideways fucking flips, fucking jump ups, like the getaway. Like it's more about evading than fucking like attacking and shit, right? It kind of leaves that samurai shit alone for more like ninja type acrobatic type shit, but it's still that fly shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's up
And
there.
also, yeah,
Ray Park is Iron Fist.
That's my favorite too, yeah.
Wasn't he rumored to play
Parker.
Iron Fist for a while? I think he was rumored for a minute.
He could have physically
Yeah, now he
handled
can
it.
play like Iron Fist fucking grandpa now. What about you, Alex? You're top. You don't like Star Wars, so
Iron
what,
Fist too hard, yeah.
you hate Star Wars, right, Alex?
I haven't seen the Ahsoka one you're talking about.
No, it's good, man.
I don't have Disney, man. It's like
You gotta
shit.
see that shit, yo. That shit is fire.
I can't see a lot of stuff, you know.
Yeah. What about top 3 lightsaber battles?
I like the Return of the Jedi.
Number 1.
Darth.
Yeah. I like that number 1.
So you have a
Yeah.
twin sister.
And
Father,
Yeah, I don't-
please.
just boom, his hand comes off. Ah. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't have a favorite.
Another thrilling
I-
conversation.
that
Thank
one.
you, Alex.
I like that one. I like-
Way to contribute. So we got a lot of Mando talk this week. Speaking to Mandalorian. So we have Tamara Morrison, who played Jango Fett in episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is coming back for the Mandalorian. Have they? I guess everybody was saying he was Boba Fett, but that's not official, right? They just said he's coming in.
No, well, they said
'Cause he can play-
I've heard headlines that he's going to be Boba Fett.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but I don't think that's official because
That's
he's
not
in it.
official.
Because if you know, all the clones in Clone Wars were all clones of Jango Fett.
Yeah, but
And,
how
and,
old would the clones be? Because I don't
well,
know
they
if
would
there's
have
any
to age 'em
original
up.
clones left.
Yeah. Well, there's Rex. If you watch Clone Wars, there's one that stuck around after the fact. He shows up in Rebels too. So Rex is one of the.
He's one of the aged clones.
He's one of the clones that he's one of the clones pretty much. And so he I can see him showing up because he survived. He was alive during Return of the Jedi. They've retconned. Remember the bearded guy in Return of the Jedi, one of the soldiers? Like he was like the older guy with the beard. They retconned that to being Rex. He's like,
Oh, no shit.
yeah. So he might show up like in aged makeup as Rex as one of the clone troopers. He was like one of the big storylines in Clone Wars. Rex was one of the clone troopers, like one of the commanders. So
Okay.
he might show him and Ahsoka have a storyline. They're like connected in the storyline.
Oh, see, that would make a lot of sense with Ahsoka coming into season
Yeah,
2,
that's what
if that happens.
exactly what I was thinking when I saw that news. Like, is he
Hmm.
coming in as Boba or is he coming in as Rex?
There's still a lot of speculation that those boots everybody saw on that one particular
Boba?
episode that they were thinking that was Boba.
I'm indifferent. I got kind of mixed feelings about Boba Fett coming back. I like Boba Fett. I think he's kind of an overrated character.
I just want Boba to be mentioned. I don't think we necessarily have to see
Yeah.
him.
I think he definitely needs a redeem, like him being redeemed, because him being like, he really has not that much screen time in the 2 movies. Like,
He just
so
captures Han Solo and pretty much
he looks
jumps
cool,
into the Sarlacc and
but
shit.
he never really got to do anything really cool, like in the live action movies anyway. So like, I think he's kind of over. I think he's a cool looking character. I think he's kind of overrated kind of character, but but if they can redeem him, make him badass, or have him show up and fucking Mando just fucking blast his ass and fucking he's the true Mandalorian.
That's it. Are you ready?
So what do you guys think? Is he coming back as Boba Fett? Is he coming playing Rex? What is he just how are they gonna bring Boba Fett back? Is he gonna come back all fucked up and scarred, like half eaten from a Sarlacc fucking pit? What do you guys think? Bishop, what do you think about this?
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I'm concerned about with fucking Mandalorian right now is fucking Ahsoka Tano. So I'm gonna take a hard pass, yo. Pass to somebody else, yo.
You want to see her done right?
Damn straight.
Yeah, I think. I think they're gonna spin this off. I think you're not gonna have Ahsoka in there for like she'll probably be in it for an episode, and then probably she's got to have a spin-off show. They're not gonna have her show up like this without like especially a major actor like Rosario Dawson. She's not gonna just come off for a one-off. They're gonna
Trust. I'm not. That's a
Yeah,
big.
that's why I gotta
parade.
watch. See, I want to talk some
Shit in
more.
the works, yeah.
I want to talk some Rebels too, man, because there's a major storyline in Rebels, like towards the end too, with Ahsoka. So that I can see that leading into a series with her. So yeah, you gotta. We'll talk again after you watch Rebels.
Oh, trust. I'm working on that this week, then, yo.
Yeah.
So pass on me on the Boba Fett shit. Come back to me when it's Ahsoka Tano time, yo.
Alex, what do you think about this?
I love Rosario Dawson, man.
Yeah.
So,
She's an all-timer for sure.
I thought that was a friggin' like that hit the nail on the head. You know, it's like perfect actress to play Ahsoka, and yeah, man, I love the Mandalorian. I was only able to see it at your house, man, because I don't have Disney. You know, it's like I guess I need to get Disney, right?
Yeah, it's only fucking $7, man. Jeez, I'll give you the $7, man. Fuck.
Is it $7 a month?
Yeah.
All right.
$6.99.
Yeah, it's who what do you think of Tamara Morrison playing Boba Fett or Rex?
It's canon.
That was the question, Alex.
Oh,
it's canon.
I'm a bit
That's my fault. That's my fault. I disrupted the class. My bad, yeah. That's why I said pass, though.
Hey, Rick, so what do you think about this news?
I just hope that I want to see Boba Fett.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
I'd like to see Boba Fett.
How does he survive the Sarlacc?
I think his
Blast out?
his armor's going to be all scarred up and acided up.
Backpack missile, yeah.
I want to see him like half eaten. I want to see like half his body like eaten from the Sarlacc. He like barely got out with it, just like his jetpack half like got out of there.
Well,
he's all fucked up and shit.
They do say that the Sarlacc slowly digests over 1,000 years. So
he has a fucking jetpack. Like he could definitely that's like been in like the extended universe and shit where he like blasts out of the fucking Sarlacc pit at some point. Yeah, I can see that happening. But you know, I wonder what they're gonna do with Boba. Like they're gonna.
Do you want to see how if it is Boba? Do you want to see how he gets out, or do you want to just mention it?
You got to see him escape.
You want a flashback?
Yeah, you got to see a flashback. That'd be kind of a cool flashback.
That'd be kind of cool flashback.
Like a day or two later after that, the incident.
From his perspective, oh hell yeah!
Stuck in the fucking in the fucking Sarlacc.
Inside the Sarlacc.
Like trying to fix it, like because the jetpack got fucked up, right? When he hit the wall and then fell into the Sarlacc pit. So maybe he's like in there like trying to like fix his jetpack to escape and shit. Be like a cool scene. Like a weird like Die Hard scene.
Style Jonah and the Whale type shit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm down for that.
Yeah, they could. Yeah,
that'd be great.
Just see fucking Boba Fett blast out of the fucking side of the Sarlacc. Just fucking that'd be fucking goo all fucked up. He's all.
He could get cybernetic legs after the.
Yeah, he's all half eaten and shit, and he's all fucked up and shit, and it takes him a while. It takes him a few years to like
metal legs that'll make him like thick. Some Terminator legs.
I guess he can't do that again, but he should definitely have some like scars from the Sarlacc pit. He definitely should be like all fucked up.
I was gonna give a comparison from fucking Clone Wars, but I can't because that would be a fucking spoiler. Yeah.
Watch Clone Wars, goddammit.
Yeah, that'd be sick though. I mean, just have all his armor just like scarred by like.
Yeah, he's all chewed up and shit. It's all it's all fucking digested fucking armor. That'd be great. So we got some other Mandalorian news. That we're talking about. Some of the directors are showing up for this. I heard. What's the list? We got Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez. That's the one.
Pew.
Yeah, man. If you haven't seen I like the fact that Robert Rodriguez is like expanding, like actually doing big budget shit now. Like it was charming when he was doing the $10,000 movies, but you know, you want to see him like step up. Like, all right, there's only so much fucking grindhouse movies you can make. Like, it's time to step up as a filmmaker. So
Alita was sick.
Alita was good, man.
Alita was sick.
It was underrated, man. Like, yeah, people don't talk about that movie enough, but
that shit was fire, yo. I fucked with it hardcore, yo.
Yeah, it was good, man. Sick. The action was really good. It was good. You know, it could have definitely been a cheese fucking throwaway fucking movie. But it was good. The action was good. The way it was directed was good. So, yeah, I'm excited about Robert Rodriguez doing like this big budget shit.
Yeah,
so,
I want to see him do, especially because of The Mandalorian. It has already like this Western feel. Can you just imagine like fucking? There could be an episode of The Mandalorian where fucking Mando just goes straight up fucking desperado on a motherfucker, dude. Like just like has the fucking kickback, fucking slow motion shooting into the sky, kind of fucking John Woo, where the other dude just flies away from him too. Like
it's a weird alien bird to fucking float away slowly as he's popping.
Yeah, oh dude. There's doves everywhere, except it's like fucking some kind of Star Wars fucking like creature and shit. Like when I heard it was fucking like Robert Rodriguez, I was just so happy, man. That guy's like, visually, the guy's a great director.
He's talented. Like, look
He's
who he
sick
did
as
with fucking
fuck, man.
$10,000. He fucking made El Mariachi, man. Like, come on,
El
man.
Mariachi, oh yeah, classic.
All right, we get it, Alex. You're
I
laughing.
can't wait to see the Mandalorian bust out with that guitar. Ay, ay, ay,
Yeah, it's gonna be
ay.
one of those fucking flutes from the bar from the cantina scene, man.
The whole
you
fucking
better have
band
an
shows
outfit
up
that
as
has
his
like
fucking side
mariachi
pieces.
fucking like emblems on it and shit like that, right?
That would
And he'll
be
bring
sick,
two other
man.
Mandalorians out with his ass. They'll call it like Campo and Kino, and they'll have like a rocket launcher. And
Hey,
on the back.
if the fucking bartender in the cantina says the bartender never gets killed, I'm straight up happy, dude.
Let Cheech play the bartender.
Oh,
That'd be
man.
sick.
Dude,
Oh, you know what?
I can see that.
He would have some of his people if
yeah.
he's gonna
Oh,
have
if Danny
some troops.
Trejo doesn't,
Steve
if Danny
Buscemi?
Danny Trejo doesn't play an alien, I'm fucking out of here, man.
Yeah, Danny Trejo has got to be in fucking
I'm
Star
outta here.
Wars, dude.
I'm out of
Holy
here. He's not
shit.
playing some like weird
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Mexican alien. I'm not fucking
Who's bounty hunting somebody? Watch.
He's the next one. He's got to make it, man.
I'd love to see Danny Trejo in a Star Wars
That's
movie.
good. Yeah, I could see Danny Trejo being
Again,
in
I
Star
can
Wars.
suggest something, but these motherfuckers have to watch the Clone Wars. God damn it, watch the Clone Wars. And he knows what I'm talking about, don't you?
I'll watch the Clone Wars.
I'm getting you guys.
I'll watch the Clone Wars.
So
Right
let's
What's
see.
the fucking Clone Wars?
I'm gonna go watch it right now.
I'm surprised you're not watching it already. Yeah, so we got Rosario Dawson coming in as Ahsoka Tano. We got Boba Fett or Rex coming back. Let's see. I heard Bill Burr is coming back. His character is coming
Bill
back.
Burr. Yeah.
I like that
Character
crew.
was sly business, yo. I love this character, yeah.
a great
Michael
character.
Biehn is going to be showing up.
Michael
Oh,
Oh
Biehn.
yeah.
Yeah, Michael Bihn's showing up. Let's see. Gina Carano's coming back. Carl Weathers is coming back.
He's gonna be like some weathered fucking. He's gonna be some battle weathered, either imperialist or he's gonna be a battle one rebellious, rebel fighter.
Yeah, I can see that him being like an old Imperial
Just,
guy. Or old
yeah,
fucking
hella
rebel guy,
fucking like
Or
just
maybe
beat
he's
up.
gonna warn the Mandalorian about the Terminator. Maybe.
Where's
They're
the
gonna do the
Timberlake? Where's the
Terminator
Timberlake gift, man?
invades
Can I
the Star
Timberlake
Wars
gift from somewhere on
universe.
this? Can I do a reaction?
Okay, so here's the directors. Let's see.
I caught that. That was some fly shit. I fuck Hondo, you my nigga, Hondo. Big Han nigga.
Thank you.
So we had let's see. So we got Carl Weathers is directing one episode.
Nice.
You know that?
Apollo.
Fumi Ala's
Apollo.
coming back. Robert Rodriguez. That's Peyton Reed's doing an episode too.
I'd be interested in see what
Yeah.
Peyton can do that with that.
So
shit.
yeah, they got some good talent. I like what they're doing with this talent, like just grabbing these like fucking ragtag group of fucking
Yes.
directors. Like here, you guys, they all have like different talents in different ways. And they kind of
Different
talk
take.
about that. They kind of talk about that in that Mandalorian documentary, like how they got different people from different
Wow.
backgrounds to fucking.
Yeah, but
direct
the good part is that
so
what I'm
cool.
looking at with at least with this Star Wars, these directors, they're getting fucking feature film directors doing these things.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
there's fucking Star Wars fans. Like, I bet you these guys are not getting paid shit either. They like, oh, I get to
I
direct,
get to direct Star Wars?
Like, I might never get to direct like a Star Wars movie, but I can direct a fucking 30-minute episode of Star Wars. Like, fuck yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and you can tell, like I said, that documentary, you can see these are all like super fans. Like they're all like fucking, like Bryce Dallas Howard was talking about a story.
I'd
where
love to
she's
see
in-
Ron Howard do one of these fucking
Yeah.
shows, man.
Yeah.
So Bryce
That would be
Dallas
that
Howard was
fly shit, actually, yes.
Bryce Dallas
That would
Howard
be
was
that fly
talking.
shit, yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard was talking about she was like she was like 5 years old and she's in Japan and she had a meeting with her dad and George Lucas in Kurosawa. And she's like 5 years
Wow.
old. And like she's like sitting, she's like, I fell asleep. I was like, I didn't realize what the situation was. But she's sitting there with George Lucas and fucking Kurosawa and Ron Howard,
Wow.
her dad, like in Japan
That's
and like
crazy.
fucking like in the late 80s, early 80s or some shit. So that's crazy, man. So I guess she has some cred, man. Like she's grown around this business. So
Oh, definitely. Fucking her pops is like
Yeah.
a fucking pretty much a Lucas disciple.
So it's like looking ahead for season 3. They've already like confirmed that season 3 is going to happen. What kind of directors you want to see pop up for season 3? Like who you think should get in there and direct an episode?
You know what I'd love to see? Just on some fuck shit? Tarantino do some fucking shit like that.
A Western? Yeah. Mandalorian? Why not?
Like
You could do that.
a Western blaxploitation gangster style shit. Or no, fuck that. We were talking about that shit before. What was his ass? Scorsese doing some shit like that. Yeah, that would be that fire, my nigga. Either Scorsese or Tarantino. Either way, we're coming up aces on that bitch. Yeah.
All right, so more realistic picks. What do you guys think?
I think depending on where the story's gonna go, if they're gonna go
my fantasy, motherfucker.
Who's that guy? Maybe I should have this for Rick. Who's that guy who directed The Lighthouse and The Witch?
Oh, dude. Not Nicholas. Is it Nicholas?
I wouldn't mind seeing the Russo brothers direct an episode.
Speaking of the Russo brothers.
Yeah, Russo brothers.
Extraction.
Let me see. It was
That shit was
Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
Robert Eggers, yeah.
Robert Eggers. Yeah.
He's got an interesting eye, you know.
I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works for Star Wars. I don't want somebody coming in and just changing Ryan Johnson shit. I want somebody.
I'm just throwing random shit out, man. I'm spitballing.
I don't know. I wouldn't even fuck with it like that after what Ryan Johnson did, dude. Don't.
Danny Boyle.
That'd be good. That's a good shout. Yeah.
Danny Boyle.
It'd be high kinetic, fucking like a heist, fucking some kind of heist fucking scene or something. It'd be cool. I'll be down with that. Drew Goddard would be. I think Drew Goddard would be a good one.
I think Drew Goddard. Yeah, I think Drew Goddard would be good.
He'd be a good one. Yeah, man. I like they grabbing all these ragtag kids, man. Like I like it. I'm digging it.
Joss Whedon wouldn't be bad either.
That's a good one.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah,
Joss Whedon wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
No.
It's just I think there's a lot of guys.
Actually, you know what? Who'd be a good one? Fucking Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson would be great.
Yeah, he needs to direct a Star Wars, man.
Joe Johnson would be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would he do it? It's just it'd be Zemeckis. I don't know if he'd come back and do something like that. I'd like to see because
some of these older guys.
Yeah. No, because Zemeckis is one of these guys that kind of fits that whole fun sci-fi kind of style, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Let's see. All right, we got some chat here. Rachel Lynn just watched all the Marvel and Star Wars stuff I wanted to watch with the Disney Plus trial membership, and now cancel it. No need to spend $7. just do this free trial. That's all you need. Let's see. Lori's got some picks for season 3 of Mandalorian. John Dahl.
John Dahl.
Scorsese, of course. Antoine Fuqua. That'd be a good one.
Fuqua would be great.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yo,
Fuqua would be great.
Ang Lee. And
that'd be interesting.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's a woman.
Ang Lee one. I'm with the shit on that one too. Ang Lee, yeah.
And Sam Raimi. That's a good choice too. He's gonna be a little busy with Doctor Strange too.
Raimi would be a good pick too. Russo's would be another good pick, like you said, right?
Like that book I gave you the other day, Rick. That Death Troopers. If they do like an episode like that, so you know the plot of that story is, right?
No, I haven't even picked it up yet.
It's basically a zombie. It's a zombie movie on a spaceship, but with Star Wars, like set in a Star Wars universe.
So, yeah. Shit.
I thought you might be into that, Rick.
No, well, I fucking dude, believe me, in the last fucking 6 days, I've watched a zombie movie every single day. So
that's just going to work.
You do know me. You do know me.
That's just going to work, right?
Going to work. Wow.
You just see that on his way to work. Fuck.
Yeah. Just pure zombie.
He's filming. Movie. Just film off the Muni, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill somebody one day, man. It's coming.
Don't say that online, Rick. We're gonna hold that a class.
It's gonna be the purge. It's gonna be the purge.
Heroin.
And when he says kill him with kindness.
I try.
He calls his gun kindness.
You know, her Ang Lee pick is the only one I'm kind of tripping on, because I think Ang Lee could not do anything within a half an hour. There's just like
me neither, man. You know what I'm saying? Me neither.
I think he would need like at least like give me 3 episodes or something to do like a small arc. I just don't think he'd do like anything in half an hour.
I got you on the flip side. You ready? The Black Panther dude, Coogler,
Oh.
Coogler, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
one too.
right?
Ryan
That's fucking
Coogler.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Coogler
Yeah.
would be
I'll take that
fucking
one, yeah.
dope, man.
He's
And I
good,
like-
man.
And you know, I like that like they're getting like different culture, different like backgrounds, like I said, and it's like we got a Asian filmmaker, black filmmaker, New Zealand filmmaker, like they get into like a diverse, like different fucking
Yeah.
different
International.
backgrounds.
Go
I like it.
international.
it's
Yeah,
great.
but see the difference
Yeah,
between
yo.
all of these guys, the guys that we're mentioning, these guys are all great filmmakers too. That's the best part.
And
It's
they're
like
Star Wars fans, man.
Yeah, they're Star Wars fans. I mean, this is all surrounds around not just like good directors or anything, but these are talented people who are actually fans. And
Trust.
And then you saw was it Sam Witwer call out Ryan Johnson?
Thank you. I fucking love Whitwer for this shit.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like basically like he doesn't get Star Wars. He didn't really understand.
He didn't do his
Star Wars.
homework.
He didn't do his homework. Yeah, I was like, and it kind of shows like he didn't really. It didn't feel like a Star Wars. Like Luke. I think Luke Skywalker had the biggest fucking travesty against him, man. Like,
See,
like he wouldn't drop everything to go help his sister. Like that doesn't make any sense.
And I heard a lot of people calling out Whitwer for this. They were like, "Oh, well, you don't know Star Wars." I was like,
Motherfucker is a fan. Like, have you seen the Snowdown? The Star Wars Snowdowns with him? Like, he knows his shit.
Yeah, I put links when people said that. I was like, you need to go watch this shit.
Yeah, like Freddie Prinze and him like know their fucking Star
They know their Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't.
Freddie Prinze?
Freddie
Prinze is a big Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge story. He does the voice. He did the voice of Kanan on Rebels.
Yeah.
He did. Whitwer is the voice of Darth Maul,
Darth Maul.
and he also did when they
Star
can't get
Killer.
Ian McDermott. He does the Emperor. He does the voice of the. He does a kill like on Clone Wars and he used the voice of the Emperor. He's that good at doing the Emperor's voice.
Wow.
He sounds just like Ian McDermott, like dead on fucking like him. So.
Yeah, dude, that guy is fucking dope, man. That guy's fucking. He's gonna. I just hope, you know what, if they do include at any time Darth Maul in anything, I hope they fucking do Whitwer.
I think
just give Whitwer the makeup.
No, they're gonna use Maul. They're gonna use Ray Park.
Ray Park.
They use him in
then have Whitwer do the voice.
Yeah, he did the. I think he did the voice in Solo. Or no, he didn't. I think they brought him in as the voice for Solo too. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so that wasn't Dwayne Benzie.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think they tried to get. I don't know. I think there was some like controversy with him, like getting him. So, he's great. Yeah, he's definitely a Star Wars fan. So
shot me in the bollocks too.
Let's see. Lori has a couple more. David Lynch, John Woo.
Oh shit.
John Woo would be good.
Luc Besson, I think that
David
guy would be fucking
Cronenberg,
awesome.
no.
That
Luc
David
Besson
Lynch
would be awesome.
idea, yo, that would be fucking ill, actually. David Lynch doing that shit?
Yeah, he'd be just like, sitting in a fucking coffee shop talking to a fucking Ewok for like.
Dude, I already seen David Lynch's. He did Star Wars. It was called Dune. No. I don't want him touching Star Wars.
Hey, since we're throwing out names, Jim Jarmusch.
I don't know if
Just
he
throw
would.
out anybody's fucking name.
That really fucked me up, yeah. I know.
It's like I want whatever director that gets chosen, that they're gonna live within the Star Wars universe. They're not gonna try to do their own shit, you know. That's the shit that gets me sometimes with some guy. Like, oh, I'm gonna be it's like, you're a pretentious film fuck. Stop trying to fucking make your own movie, Ryan Johnson.
Go make your own space opera and like
Yeah.
call it whatever you want. Don't fucking shit on like take Star Wars and try to fucking reinvent the wheel. Like fuck you.
That's
Pretentious fuck.
Yes, not we can be pretentious, not you.
Yeah. Put in as much.
That wouldn't really happen in space because fuck you. Yeah.
Put in as much time and love as everybody else into Star Wars, and
That's why,
continue calling these fans, oh well, they're just toxic. Like, you know what? Fuck you, bro.
There's definitely a nasty side of
He's
fans.
right. Fuck you, yeah.
There's definitely a nasty side of fan bases. Like there's definitely like in any fan base, there's that little corner of people that ruin it for the real, like people that have a legitimate beef with this shit, that they go a little too far, like attacking fucking Rose and threatening their life and all that shit. Like, no, you don't have to do it. You can like be upset and like not like it, but don't like threaten me, motherfuckers, like wish for death. Like, you can hate these, hate the way they did it. Like it ruins the argument for us. Like when you fucking take it too far, and it makes the people that have legitimate beef look like fucking trolls or assholes because they don't like a certain thing. Like
Yeah.
you're allowed
And
not
what they
to.
did to that Rose Tico fucking character's chick, yeah.
See, well, look,
She's like one of the worst characters ever. But I blame that on the
a
director.
bad character. The thing that
Like, it's
kills
not
me,
the actress's fault. It's
they
fucking the
added-
director's fault.
Exactly.
added-
The character was fucking whack, but the actress wasn't. And all
no,
them
she wasn't.
jackasses went at the fucking actress like it was her fucking
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, she
But
just
they shoulda went
she
to
took
the
a job
writer.
for Star Wars, man. It's not,
They
like,
should have went to the
That's a
writer
whack
on that
shit,
one.
yeah.
They,
It's
they
a
gave
writer.
us Rose and they killed Phasma off. I would have much rather had
Phasma
all
was
the
pointless.
Rose time to Phasma.
Trust.
the
So-
Phasma shit was pointless. The fucking Snoke.
They just killed
Let's
Phasma.
not get into fucking.
No, yeah. Well, that's what happens.
Let's
That's
not,
what
no, I'm not
happens.
doing this, Rick. Not going to do this. No.
It's the hate. It flows, man.
No. That's the
Anger
positive
leads
Star Wars.
to hate.
Positive
Hate
Star
leads to
Wars news this week.
suffering.
We have positive Star Wars news this week.
Okay.
We had excellent Star Wars news.
Okay.
Just had to
Sorry.
derail it with your Ryan Johnson hate, which is justifiable because he fucking sucks. Let's see. All right. All right, so it was a good Star Wars talk. A lot of Star Wars news. It's always good. It's always fun to talk about. So let's jump to our favorite segment of the week, the pull list. So what you picked up, what you watched, what you listened to, what you know. We have a lot of time to watch shit nowadays. So and good or bad stuff you watched, listened to, that picked up this week. Let's start with you, Alex. I know you're always clamoring. What Madonna concert did you not go to this week? What did you?
I'm right. Hey, now I feel glad that I went to that concert even more. You know,
yeah, it's the
like,
last chance, right?
like yeah, like
I
last
saw
year was
Madonna
great.
before she died.
Yeah, like at
What do you
the,
know?
at the small theater, man. You know.
Borderline, baby.
I seen. I saw this
It's like you're
documentary.
going to lose your mind. She just keeps on pushing your love up
Over
to
the borderline.
I
Like
think
being
not
in-
monetized will be demonetized.
All right, sorry.
Go ahead, Alex. Finish your.
You just had 4 dudes singing Madonna. Or,
That's right. You've infected us
Nothing
all.
wrong with that, bro.
I blame the
What's wrong with
quarantine.
And you know this.
man.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
So yes, I saw this documentary on this comic book artist named Steve Rude. And he is dope, man. But
What
it
is Steve
was-
Rude? What do you? He used to
it's
work
called
on.
Rude Dude. So here's some Steve Rude art.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like old
Shit.
school cartoony kind of like like Fleischer kind of style.
Oh man, he's a great artist, man.
Yeah, I remember that. book.
Yeah. So he.
What's
the
it called?
only
That's
thing
a
is-
horrible name for a documentary. Rude Dude.
Rude Dude.
That's a
the
horrible
name's
name.
Steve Rude. But
Directed by fucking Michelle from fucking Full House.
hey, dude.
You rude.
He's a rude.
Rude, dude.
So rude.
Yeah, his thing was that he would do more artwork, except he has like mental issues. Like he's like bipolar, and like he can't finish projects sometimes, and he tried to make it as a fine art, like get his art in galleries, and he's good enough for that, but they just never picked up on it in fine art world. So, you know, he's making money off doing commissions and doing little art pieces. But yeah, it was a very interesting documentary. You know me with comic books, man. I'm like, if there's something about comic books or about a writer or a creator, and he was a pretty fascinating character, man. He you know, he would talk about how he would just like struggle when he started doing a project and he doesn't feel like it's going right, and he just gets more and more depressed, and then slowly he's just in bed for days, and it's like that's how bad it is. And it was, yeah, pretty interesting. Anybody, you know, going through all that mind stuff, yeah, no joke. Yeah, so I saw that was
Where's that on?
it's on Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, the Amazon's
Yeah.
got great documentaries.
Yeah, Amazon's
they
got
do.
good stuff.
What else you got,
So
Alex?
that's what I saw.
Wow.
Good stuff. Check it out.
Now you have a small pull list. Wow, shocking. Rick, what do you got this week?
Dude, like I said, I've been watching a whole bunch of zombie movies. So, like, I just rewatched Train to Busan.
Great one.
I rewatched Little Monsters. Did you get a chance to watch
Oh, yeah.
that?
With Lupita?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That shit
Fucking
is
Josh
fire,
Josh
yo.
Gad in
That
that
shit
is
is
fucking
fire.
hilarious.
Josh Gad is a killer in that movie, dude.
Oh,
Teddy McKiggles. So I'm just, if anybody hasn't seen that shit, you gotta watch it. Fucking.
Is it
Josh Gad
Australian?
kills it.
Yo, that shit is
Australian,
a
right?
fire ass movie.
Yeah, it's Australia.
Yeah, it's fucking funny,
Yeah,
man.
see
Yeah,
that
check that
shit.
out. Is that on Amazon? Is that on Amazon too, or Hulu?
That is on. I watched that
Hulu.
on Hulu.
It's on
Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah, I watched that one on Hulu. Let me see.
I don't have Hulu.
I ended up watching Dawn of the Dead as well.
Which one?
It's the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Snyder's. I like that one.
They're
a little
both
bit
great.
better.
I love both of them.
I like them too, but it's just something about watching Phil from fucking Modern Family being like a complete dick and just like banging out a slut in like the fucking Starbucks fucking kiosk. I was like, this is fucking great, dude. You don't get fucking better than that kind of fucking shit.
I would have stayed in that mall. They fucked up leaving that mall, man.
They did
had
fuck
a
up
nice
leaving
little,
that mall.
They had a nice little secure fucking spot right
Yeah,
there.
they could have survived in the mall.
Like with that amount of people, that there's like food like in that spot
Yeah.
too. Like they could have survived.
They could have rationed.
They could have started growing fucking food on top of the fucking roof right there. Like
Yeah.
they had a nice secure spot. Yeah, they fucked up leaving.
I'm pretty sure there had some kind of fucking like a Home Depot probably attached to that motherfucker or something, So yeah, they could have lived out in that area. I think about it a lot when they
Think about that shit every time, man. That's my best game to play. Like when I'm
it's
up
like,
somewhere.
where am I going in
How would
a zombie
like
apocalypse?
how would I build a fortress right here? How would I
So
Strip mall.
So Rick, you were watching all these zombie movies because
Yeah.
like that's how you wish the apocalypse was.
That's how you get that's how you masturbate it, man. You just
The easiest, smoothest way to go to
Cut
sleep.
off their head. Just cut off their head. Just cut off their head.
Yeah, it's like all of a
Aim
sudden
for the
you
head.
hear brains, and it's like, yeah.
all that self-mutilation. Yeah.
No, but then like I finished it out, and you know what? And people give it a lot of shit. It's not meant to be fucking serious, dude. I watched it a couple of times, and I give it a little props. Scout's Guide to Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse was not that bad, man. It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
I don't like it, man. I do it. Like I should love that movie. It just no. Yeah, it missed. I think it missed the mark on a couple of things, man.
Like
I
said,
it had a good concept. It had a good cast, but I don't know. It just kind of was disappointing in the end.
it's supposed to just make me laugh, and after a while I was like, yeah, it's
It
kind of
failed
stupid,
in that respect.
but it's stupid. It's stupid. But yeah, so all those. Oh, and I've been watching which is a great show. If anybody hasn't watched it, is Quantum Leap. So
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
recommend
so
watching Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap is a fucking awesome
Yeah, it's
awesome
great.
show.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's a great show. Bish, what do you got this week?
I got two things. Number one, we're just gonna get this out the way. Watch season 7 of fucking the Clone War. Damn it.
What's the Clone Wars? First of all,
Exactly.
that's their
Number
first
two
fucking-
is, and I don't care what nobody says, fight me outside on this one. The reboot of fucking Charmed, yeah. On fucking Netflix.
Really?
Oh, with what's her name? Melody Diaz.
Melanie Diaz, yeah.
Melody Diaz. Oh man.
That fucking
Didn't we
ass,
see her?
yeah.
Didn't we see her at work?
They rebooted Charmed.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why
they
I love her.
Charmed. Instead of like 3 white girls doing the whole like Irish, Celtic, fucking like pagan fucking shit, it's fucking like Santeria, Brujeria, Voodoo, like all the Caribbean shit, like people.
Oh, the real shit.
8 characters, all Latina and Afro Latina.
Los Charmed?
Twist to it.
If
Everyone
they have
gotta
to sacrifice a chicken in the first
California
episode,
shit.
right?
What's up?
They have to sacrifice a chicken in the first episode, right?
Not like that, but in the same sense, they do deal with a fucking Haitian voodoo priestess, yo. So it is what it is, right?
It's like, fucking Charmed went from like, oh, this is Gilmore Girls with fucking like, a couple of spell books for Wicca. Now he's telling me it's like, oh yeah, we're going to Believers meets fucking. I'm like, what? The Believers? That shit's scary, man.
Oh no, but the whole trip is you gotta remember, yo. Everything now is like all inclusive, politically fucking correct. We're not leaving nobody fucking behind. So basically, they put the fucking whole like people of color ethnic twist into that shit. They have LGBTQ fucking shit up in there.
Oh, it's gonna.
They deal with a lot of fucking shit, yo. But besides that shit, the storyline is still the same way as Charmed, where it's kind of cheesy but kind of dope at the same fucking time.
Is it a reboot or is it
can't
like
be
a?
there, so it is what it is. And real talk, it's mad entertaining, it's popping like that, and it's fun like that. And if you want to fight me outside, I'll fight you. But
if we could, we would.
Grizzly, so
Is this a reboot or like a continuation? Is this connected to the old? It's a reboot.
It's a reboot disguising itself as a continuation. Yeah.
Wait. So the other sisters didn't exist at all in this universe?
They do, but the whole trip is they're part of a list of charm ones that come from like the past and shit like that. How it goes with different people.
So like how they do what we do in the shadows, kind of.
Kind of. That's cool. I could dig that.
Okay.
I like when they pay. I like when they pay fucking at least a little respect to the stuff that came before them.
Not only that, they also give like a little bit more like concentration to the lore of fucking like paganism and witchcraft and shit like that.
Okay, they're not putting a bubble and shit with like
exactly. Yo, they explain a little bit more and they're more inclusive with this shit.
All right.
I think I might have to.
Where's
that?
What is
episode?
What
Deep Game?
What network is that on?
What's up?
Where can you watch that right now?
On Netflix.
Netflix? All right.
Yeah. When you put in Charm, it's Charm 2018. Just put it that way.
I'll watch Clone Wars first, so I'm not fighting anybody outside.
Watch Clone Wars, motherfucker.
I have to beatbox and maybe he'll run away.
He's gonna show Bishop's gonna show up at your store in fucking full key.
What are you doing? Saving my life.
Fox shelter in place.
Everything, yo.
Did you watch the show yet?
Shit, yeah.
I'm gonna fight you in the street now. See me. Catch me outside. Rick just started beatboxing and Bishop just runs away. Pull out my special beatbox power to defeat you.
What's that Doogie Fresh song? God damn it.
Appropriation is my kryptonite.
Damn.
Found your one weakness. Beatbox.
This is one weakness.
It's gonna be like a scene in Superman. We're just gonna put a chain of a beatboxer over him and he's just be fucking in the pool.
Holden, you can defeat him by just beatboxing. Really? Oh no!
No, you just see Bishop flying away in the Phantom Zone.
That's like his kryptonite. Bishop's kryptonite.
What else you got, Bishop?
Other than that, just a good special. Rest in peace to Little Richard.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. My grandma took that one hard, man.
You are that fucking dude. We're gonna always fucking love you. If you say Tutti Frutti anywhere, everyone's always gonna know the end of that shit.
Yeah, John Cena. Yeah.
Little Richard, yeah.
that scene in Predator, man, in that when they're in the helicopter. Thick.
They wouldn't be the Beatles without fucking Little Richard. That was a big influence on Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And John Lennon, man. Yeah. Little Richard, man. He was a fucking man.
He was that dude.
Yeah, he just played the piano like a motherfucker.
Definitely.
Yeah. Big ups to Little Richard, man. Yeah, for sure.
Good call, Bish.
The girl can't help it, man. The girl can't help it. Let's see. All right, so let's see what's mine for this week. I watched the first season of Jack Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, really fucking good TV. It takes a minute to like get all away from like Jim from The Office, like being a badass. But by a few episodes in, you're like, okay, I'm on board. Wendell Pierce as his boss is fucking really good. The casting is really good, man. Like the fucking Rick, have you seen this yet? You haven't seen Jack Ryan.
No. I was gonna that's one of the other ones I have to watch. I'm like, it's 115 fucking shows that I have to get to. Right
so
now.
many goddamn shows, man.
And I don't get the luxury of still.
It's well made. It looks like they spent some fucking money on this fucking show, man. Like goddamn.
Yeah.
Man. They're on location in a lot of spots, like beautiful fucking big shot scenery. Like this is like big budget fucking movie stuff. It's well shot, well directed. Yeah, I definitely like the first season. I haven't really heard too much about the second season. Like, what do you think of the second season, Alice?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's good too. Yeah. Central America or some shit, right?
Central America, South America.
South America. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's really good, man. It's different though from season one, but
Bishop, are you chasing down Rick right now? Better not be using the bathroom, man. I don't want to see you using the bathroom.
I'm just actually trying to sneak and have a cigarette, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good, man. I like Jack Ryan, man. It's pretty good. I finished rewatching Venture Brothers. Fucking great show if you haven't seen
Venture
it.
Brothers is awesome.
Yeah,
What
one of the
season?
best.
Or the
One
whole
of the best. Yeah, the best fucking. I'm excited. It just sucks that you have to wait a couple years between seasons, but it's fucking so good, man. I love that show. It's one of the best shows ever. What else did I watch this week? That was I watched. I've never seen Pride and Prejudice, so I watched the 2004 one with Keira Knightley and Rosamund Pike. Rosamund Pike. Yeah, Donald Sutherland. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's a well-made movie. Yeah. I've never seen a Pride and Prejudice. It was pretty good, pretty entertaining. Yeah, Rick. Yeah,
Jane Austen from the novels of Jane Austen.
Yeah.
The timeless romance known as.
You know they made a vampire Pride and Prejudice, right?
Yeah, they made
that's right.
Prejudice and zombies.
And zombies.
Yeah. Y'all saw that shit there.
I heard it's like actually just a fucking like word for word like Pride and Prejudice, but with zombies. Like it's exactly what the movie is, but zombies in it.
It would have made me read Jane Eyre in fucking college. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually really well shot. It's like really beautifully shot movie. Yeah, that's good actors in it. Yeah.
And just for people at home, I'm not smoking weed. I'm smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, he's taking a poop and smoking a cigarette. Yeah. And as far as like reading material, I'm right now. I'm doing a deep dive on like mid '90s Fantastic Four. So right now I'm on Atlantis Rising. Right now, it's a crossover with the Inhumans. This is funny because this is like the mid '90s trend of like everybody like way too yoked out drawn, and like the women are way too fucking like look like this is how you draw Johnny Storm. He's like fucking like the school of fucking Rob Liefeld right here. Fucking
God.
Like it's so cheesy. It's so like weird. So yeah, I'm just doing a deep dive on mid '90s Fantastic Four. It's like some interesting stuff. Like this is like Doctor Doom is gone. Like Reed Richards is gone. Like supposedly killed by Doctor Doom. Franklin Richards is from the future. He's like grown up at this point. Like the Kristoff is in it. If you know like Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah.
Storyline, it's his heir apparent, and he's like teamed up with the Fantastic. It's a weird time for Fantastic Four. This is like when Sue Richards had like the sexy like '90s bad girl costume and shit. So it's written by Tom DeFalco. It's actually some fun stuff, man. I love Fantastic Four. So this is like it's like an era where I read a bunch of issues, but there's like gaps in between, so I'm kind of like filling in the gaps right now. But it's some interesting stuff. So yeah, Fantastic Four, and it just makes me realize like how much I hate the Inhumans. The Inhumans are horrible characters, and they're so boring, man. When the most interesting character is a transporting fucking dog, a teleporting dog. You got some problems, man. Their characters are so fucking boring and vanilla, man. They're like my new mutants for Alex, man. Like they're the new average people, man. They fucking suck.
Fuck it. That's what he called
horrible character.
When they first came out, they didn't have any cool superhero costumes, so I was like, they look like regular kids, you know,
the new average kids.
The new average people.
Yeah,
but now they're cool. No, they're totally cool.
The Inhumans suck.
You need to see the right. You need to see the right writers.
That's why you saw like the failed like the TV show, like the fucking they failed horribly, man. Like fucking.
I have the Black Bolt, but I haven't read it yet, by Saladin Amin or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, it's supposedly real good. So it depends on who the writer is. Like Warren Ellis wrote Karnak, and that shit was badass, man. It was cool. He was like, actually gave this nobody character some kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's going to take a Grant Morrison to do some shit like that. Like,
yeah, of course.
And Inhumans suck. They're fucking, like the fact that they try to make them the new X-Men was just fucking horrible. Fuck the Inhumans. So yeah, that's my pull list for a week. So I guess we could do some hidden gems. Let's see, Alex, your favorite segment, hidden gems. You got anything hidden gems? Your whole
hidden gems. Let's see. I don't have. I saw Extraction.
Yeah,
on,
how was that?
On Netflix. That was good.
Yeah.
By the Russo brothers, or
Joe Russo wrote it and produced it.
Yeah. And
is that good, huh? I want to check it out. I almost put it on today. I started watching Cheers instead.
Well, it's better. It's better than I thought. You know, like I was like not interested, and then it's a little bit different too than some kind of action movies that I've seen.
Okay.
But the action,
I saw it.
Fighting
that shit was fire.
Yeah.
The fighting, the choreography is sick, man.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
It's really good. Whoever does it, man, like
It's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Some of
I
those
was-
Netflix movies are hit or miss, but yeah, I'm hearing good things about this. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Extraction's that shit, yo. I recommend it too, yo.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Extraction.
So that's my pick. That's my hidden gem.
All right, Rick. What do you got for us? You pulled something.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Is that my copy, Dick?
That's the copy you gave me. You
Oh,
gave
nice.
it to me. You said you bought the hardcover, so
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
given that copy to. I've given them copies of that to.
So that one there, yeah, this is like one of the few books to movie adaptations where I don't get pissed for them changing shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's understandable for sure.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
But reading the book, it actually it kind of feels like it talks to my generation a bit more because it's a lot more of the Atari games and the old school
Well, if you grew up in
arcade
the 80s at all,
games, yeah, like the
it's a
D&D
love letter
Lich
to the
King,
80s kids,
like the Joust game,
Yeah.
even like the music, with the Rush and when it comes down to all the trials and the tests that they have to do to
Yeah,
find the
it's a
key.
little more in depth than the movie.
Yeah,
I like
it's
the
a lot
movie
more-
on its own, like its own like.
It's its
entity.
own thing, but it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I like them both in my own way, but yeah, the book is amazing. It's probably my favorite book. I love that book so much.
Yeah, it's and I like the way it's described. It's pretty much fucking like what is it? Willy Wonka meets fucking like the Matrix.
The Matrix, yeah.
It's fucking great. It's
The
a
audiobook-
big difference in the
The audiobook's great too. Will Wheaton does the audiobook.
No
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah, that's right. I think that's how I first
Wheaton?
Do you have the file?
I just went on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
I gotta find it on YouTube.
It's real. I actually listened to it first, then I read it. Like I loved it so. Yeah, I really don't revisit books too much, but yeah.
No, because that's something good to like. Because sometimes I've been listening to my podcast in the morning, but sometimes the new show isn't out.
It's good. It's good. He does a great job with the. I kind of want to re-listen to it. It's a great audiobook. But yeah, it's one of my favorite books, man. I love it. Like it just speaks to you. It's like fucking like all the references. Like they go deep dive on a lot of shit, man. They reference Japanese Spider-Man. Like come on, man. Like it's fucking. They go some deep dives on some of this shit.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Like, I just love how it's just like they get deep into the certain of the just like aspects of like the nerd culture, fucking all the anime and I'm like, dude, Halliday, like it tripped me out that when they list his birthday, the guy would have been born the same year as my older brother. So I'm like, shit. Like I know exactly everything because as having an older brother born that year kind of just he drug me along through all that kind of fucking all that pop culture. So
you got goosebumps.
Yeah, that book that book is definitely that fucking I connect to that book on big levels.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Hey,
supposedly
Ray, I want my copy, Ray. I want my copy, Ray.
Maybe
you never read shit I give you, man. Fuck
hey,
you.
you know what? Maybe if you beat me in the showdown, I give you this one.
Stuff you gave me.
That's right. Everybody got some folks got care packages for me. So there you go.
Thanks again for the care package.
Bishop.
Thank you for the care package.
you don't get one yet.
For me, my hidden gem is gonna be a friend sent me this link for this weirdest collaboration, but it's a dope collaboration. It's Run the Jewels meets DJ Shadow. It's called Run the Shadows, right?
Wow.
Introducing Shadow versus I forgot which albums it is, or it's just collaboration of all their just freestyles and everything. But Run the Jewels, DJ Shadow, go on the YouTube, put in Run the Shadows. You're not gonna be disappointed. The two gems you look for at 10:48, it's Midnight in a Perfect World with them freestyling over it, insane. The other one at 18 fucking minutes. It's Organ Donor with both of them freestyling. Illest thing I've ever fucking heard. If you're a hip hop fucking nerd, hip hop head, this is just total ambrosia for your fucking head right now.
Is there any beatboxing in it?
No beatboxing. That's the best part. There's no fucking beatboxing. You can probably break dance to it, but I don't recommend it. But in the same sense, it's that fly shit.
I was supposed to see Run the Jewels. They were opening up for
awesome,
Run the Jewels and fucking Rage Against the Machine, yo. We had tickets for that.
Next year though, they reset it for next year. So next year,
next year's
2021.
I know I'm gonna be there, yo. Deadass.
Next year is next year. See you in a year.
Next
See you
year.
in 2022, man. We ain't doing shit for a while.
Yes, that's my pick.
Yeah,
the
we ain't doing
shadows,
shit for a
bro.
while.
Yeah, we're not doing
Run the
shit.
shadows.
Yeah, we'll be doing these Zoom calls. And
Alex is too optimistic, man.
yeah.
Optimistic
2021.
prime.
Optimistic prime. Oh, that's the one I forgot. God damn
Optimistic
it.
prime.
Optimistic prime.
Nah,
Okay,
we're gonna
yeah.
mask up, glove up, and get out there, bro.
Optimistic.
Take
prime.
our
Not everybody's gonna follow rules. I'm out there right now. Not everybody's following those rules.
No, I went outside a couple of days ago.
I
People-
will.
Like half the people will fucking.
Yeah,
not
you're
have it.
saying you
Oh,
will,
yeah.
but there's other
Yeah.
people that are not.
Yeah, there's people that don't give a
Oh,
fuck, man.
Shit. Yo, I live by the beach in Golden Gate Park. There's mad
Wow.
people out right now. Don't get that twisted, yo.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, and all the
They're
parks
all
are
over
being
the beach
filled.
and they're all in the park.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, you can't.
Everybody's treating it like a vacation, bro.
No, well, this is my mini retirement for sure.
Basically.
Yeah, so the closest I'm
This
gonna get to
retirement for us is not gonna see real retirement, yo.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So all right, my hidden
Cheers
gem
to
for the week.
retirement.
For the last few weeks, you guys have been hearing me talk about this show, Gravity Falls.
Oh, that's another one on my list. I just saw the
Fucking
thing.
awesome show. I love this show. I binged it. There's like 40 episodes. It's like condensed. Like it's just 2 seasons of the show, 20 episodes each. It's fucking great. Fucking it's definitely like for like made for like horror nerds and like that type of set. And so if you know the show, this is the book that is like a main part of the show. It's the journal number 3, and so it's kind of like a book like telling all like of all the book that this is like pretty much the book that's on the show, like telling you all the different creatures and like how to stop them and like what all the like, different yeah. So it's a fun little book. It's like a New York bestseller like when this show came out. So like yeah, this has a hardcore fan base for sure. It has like all like the secrets of the forest and like all this like cool shit. It's like X-Files meets like
that looks like a D&D manual, man. So
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
already
almost,
am in, you know.
It's got like cool little like Easter eggs, cool little Easter eggs for the show. If you watch the show, this is definitely like a cool little companion piece. But yeah, definitely like yeah, if you watch the show, Gravity Falls. It's on Disney, another Disney Plus show. So yeah, I picked this up. It's fun. I haven't really got to like explore it too much, but I hear good things about this. So if you're a fan of the show, check out.
Where's that show on?
Disney Plus.
Get the goddamn fucking free trial, man, and just watch everything.
Cancel.
You heard Rachel act like you know, yeah.
You guys work for them, man? Come on.
Yeah, we're definitely Disney.
Are they funding this show? Come on, give us some bread.
I definitely want to fucking spend a sweet
Big
fucking
Disney's
Disney fucking.
funding this shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, they can. We're whores, man. Yeah, give us some money. We'll fucking tell them.
Sponsor.
Yeah, we need some sponsors.
I know I'll sell out.
All right, yeah, I've sold out for a lot less, I tell you.
To the mouse, I'm selling out, man. Fuck that. Like, can we get like free passes to Disneyland?
Yeah, right.
Klaus got money, yeah.
Oh, look at the puppies. Look at that. They're the true stars. We're the puppies.
Oh, wow.
Look at the real stars of the show. Aw, there you go. Look at that.
Nice.
They just came out.
The true stars. What are their pull lists for the week?
They just photobombed you.
Well,
they're just like, hey.
Ahsoka Tano. This one is all about fucking Mace Windu, yeah.
Wow, I can't believe the dog did that. Wow. It's amazing. Beautiful trick. Yeah, man. All right, so yeah, this was a good show, man. Like yeah. We had like a few people in the chat, a few people watching at the show. I appreciate that. So any shout outs, Alex, you want to give any shout outs? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to
thanks to anybody who's viewing, right? Like, and I'm always trying to support your show because I care about it. Hit like and subscribe, comment if you want to or whatever. It's good to see you, Rick.
Memes work.
Hang in
who,
there.
me? Oh, you remember me. Oh, okay.
Good
What's up?
Yeah, no, I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. That's
everybody's
weird.
like often doing their own. Yeah, man, it's kind of weird, man. Everybody's doing their own thing right now, man. Like fucking.
Yeah,
it's just kind of getting to it, man.
Good
Everybody's
to
dealing
be
with
on
this
the
shit.
show with you, Bishop.
Was it good?
Hopefully next year we'll do a live one, man.
Yeah, he wants to see you live, man.
Definitely, yeah.
He wants to see you live.
I need 3D.
B3D. No beatboxing though.
No beatboxing, yeah. And no breakdancing. We can pop lock, but no breakdancing.
Bishop, what do you got for us, man?
I want to give a shout out to the Fever Gang at Fever Gang SF on Instagram. Our website is fevergangsf.bigcartel.com. Fever Gang, we stay getting it. I want to give a big up to Classen Records, which Saliva Tribe is on, which Graham is a part of. We did the fucking song for this shit
Awesome
right
intro,
here.
yep.
And this is their main band, Aninico. And also the guy who runs fucking a Classen Records, he just had his baby. So big up to Rupert and big up the baby Apollinario. So big up to him. And big up to the Indie, big up to fucking the Fillmore, big up to all SF fucking
Live music, live venues.
yes, live music venues.
Yes.
All live music
Yeah.
venues.
Oh, God.
We're gonna come
Our
back.
brothers and sisters in the struggle.
Exactly, yo. Big up
Yes.
to all
We
y'all.
miss you all.
We miss all y'all niggas, yo. Mwah.
Yep.
What do you
Miss
say?
you. Mwah.
Yeah, top that, Rick. Rick,
Rick, you got a
shout
hood
outs.
on?
I got nothing.
You got-
You got a hood on, Rick? You looking like the Green Arrow? Longbow hunter,
outside,
Rick,
yo.
the longbow hunter on the streets of San Francisco.
You gotta get you a fucking John Moxley hoodie, man, to replace that fucking hoodie, man. Fucking, it's a new age, bro.
I'm still rocking a Dean Ambrose. Bro. It's an era that we fucking missed out on.
Lean Ambrose.
Fucking Xer.
So shout out to everyone, man. Like fucking watching the show, supporting the show. Thanks to Graham for doing the fucking intro, and thanks to Emily for doing the logo. We'll definitely work on some more stuff. I think we're doing oh, there's Rachel. Hi, Rachel. We're doing I think we're doing a top 10. What are we
Happy
doing?
Mother's Day.
Superheroes this week, Rick? Wednesday,
10
hopefully.
superheroes,
Wednesday,
yeah.
Thursday, we're hoping to drop a top 10 superhero movies. So hopefully look out for that Wednesday, Thursday.
There's criteria, Alex, so don't get up our asses and shit.
Don't worry, Alex will have his list of
Hey, but you keep saying I don't care, so hey, you know,
Oh, that's you.
I
That's
gotta
very
show
true.
you that I care, Rick.
I just want you to care,
I
Alex.
care.
So he doesn't
I
That's why I made the
care.
meme.
So he doesn't follow the criteria. Okay.
I got your criteria right here. Hey.
Oh,
That's your fucking criteria right fucking here.
Hey,
that criteria is bigger than the sky. Oh, hey.
Look at the fucking criteria in this fucking guy, huh? Criteria having motherfucker over here, huh?
Oh shit. Yeah, shout out to everyone, man, watching the show. Like and subscribe to the channel.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, look out for more stuff. Yeah, look out. Follow the comic shops. Some of them are like working on like opening up soon. So support your when they open up. If they open up, support them. Like go buy a comic, man. Even if you go spend $20, man, that's
Your
gonna
local
support 'em.
comic shop.
Yeah, support. We want to keep these like as soon as they reopen, like go support them because
Just go-
we
go
want
to
them to
'em.
stay open, man. We want these places to stay open, man.
Some are having curbside pickup.
Yeah.
And some are doing their interviews with like real big time creators. Like Experience is doing one with Garth Ennis. Just a lot of good stuff out there.
Yeah.
A lot of shops too, they have like other things than just comics. They have figurines, and I'm sure even if you're not a big, figure fan, I'm sure you know somebody who is, and somebody's birthday is going to be coming up. So it's a good way to try to patronize these businesses.
Yeah, buy
right
gift
now.
cards, pick up some, pick up a gift for some friends coming up. Yeah, no, just support these guys, man. We want this
And
shit to
even
stay
for
open.
the poser kids, they have vinyl figurines.
They have Magic the Gathering. Come on. Cool. So yeah, it's a good show. Appreciate you guys coming on, and look for some more cool shit from us, and then hopefully you can go back to normal at some point. But
All day, yeah.
yeah, right. All right, thanks guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Like I said,
everyone.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Happy Mother's
guys.
Day.
Stay safe. Wash your ass. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's